This is sports.
All right, night for the champions. It is Yatansi, Benada, Yeko, UEFA Champions League. Returning counter na Senane, KBC Ako, Ewo, Civitas Metropolitano, and Afiara Gema, and also Ejipene, Etimi, Akoso, na, and Komone Bano, Yadiano, Eden, Papa, Zeremidi can come out here, and Aretico Madrid, they will see Barcelona. Na Liverpool hosti Paris Saint-Germain. And that Kofwa Yama as a Liverpool give me down kakra. And I call Atletico Madrid Barca, Atletico Madrid Barca, Atletico Madrid Barca. But Liverpool zuni PSG game nenye game ketwa. Tine ya baba ya babi di hon komona ya on sere nyama esi etie Luther komodo dona ebi fi amanone aba ebe rafi still Yegusu areho sema eto ye nano no kwisieda no anadwo no yegusu edidi di hon komo barenra yebra so na bi confirm yes enche ombe confirm new coach oba bi jumeda the Black Stars of Ghana ofi Portugal and your coach or experience here papa ampa enwumre no ye 2 year ka fi ape and it was your official zeni former Real Madrid, Manchester United, Oman and afi Iran omo coach Fene Carlos Queiroz or your Portugal ni ono na ne obana waba befa Black Stars yejuma no na World Cup e de anim na ode akọ ejuma edi mawaje ncheremba 0207543637 0207543637 eba yebre na ya kenke tiara ma the WhatsApp line or call Facebook Fakye TV or join our full like wa share. And I feel on YouTube, Fakye TV GH Okwa, was subscribe and kama pa. I don't content time video no so. FakyeTVOnline.com na working kind be on our boy. Nanema koye pere ma gifted icon, Gingimer Dental Clinic, Millennium Construction, and a Royal H. Or Madaroma, and a debia bar Guri Mon 7. A runway to me, Eddie Mami. Dini Abu Diaby Luta Robeko, Akuroma Manone, na Kukuva se wo fidie ma na face no. Habib Mohammed enso ewo Fidema Junior ne omo makana kambuma omo boy wa MCA na Benas executive producer and a Rich the voice eja camera chobwa ma tutuye no koye kama pa etimi ere mama be yafo akwa ba bibia hye de mamo de are ne nyina undidi ya na chama nyame adom Nyame adum ya wo forms ade ene nyina wo didi e memo eduana di
time bay
o abotre
no ado ye you champion David say endrade no ado ye no champion isusa no komi kroma ba sha na ye wo papa bi ho de friend ko biri
yeah
no a bit of mentally challenge kakra ono oba na wo che na de enne na wo share na de other be che ni bi say ye aduane na musika emfa ho ne amount o say enne na abranya ne de to best kwanda de nyina ochina ba no nim pesa
ene so ne ya tactics na
guruma tactics gubala na de no bila odina kwa zo wo ye de
o kwa ku nyame adom
ba na mu kruma o ya na asebia ba ya ekofo fara di biara eze ere mu ze na tita fidie so bia be tweze ekofo kika se Carlos Queiroz ye former Real Madrid coach na or the David Beckham on Zidane money we are juma de and a players with them is over break kakra. Kwalo bia be try says a coach or the Real Madrid Copa de fathers that goes for the show.
You say no cre. And you no cre. And you no cre.
Oh the abaya buja.
The question and no cre and you
no for the past 20 years in here. With a high profile when Jeffrey for the Raba Chroma.
No credit. And also no credit.
Now the TNS
goes at the no credit and you know. Is there goes at the no credit and you know.
Oh, a big Muya Munjai.
There be Anne there be.
Now I no credit.
Minim Jiboa.
Mizuminim.
Oh, yes, sir. One wash.
Aye, now me na me obi na kana sem na me dia ba na be bisa
minim. Una ko hu ye so so research about.
Komo na me di keke minim.
Sir.
Minim zo be fa madre no minim kra na me kra nya ne kra na omo ye we a me ko kind profile mo zo former Real Madrid coach na minim say Carlos Queiroz
ese wala
enti
ese wo coach be na wo off head kra ni mo Real Madrid coach be na oni ho na Coach Madrid unimu.
Minimo.
Yes.
Minim ti akwala se long carry there. We say that you now can one 7 there.
Yati.
Hey, the experience coach about how. Hey. Yes,
no, only had in the mood.
I coach Portugal national team 2 times.
Only had in the mood. Carlos Cruz in the mood.
Yeah, the mood. And the morning they do no. Me hese let me say the moon do no baby. The moon do no. My henny baby. Say me young corner moons and pa. So with me, yes, I don't know if moons and pa. Yes,
your boss I give you a study. Olympic Luis Companions, Barcelona, 54,000 capacity. Now, Boma say Pim. Revenue D match, Fernando Carmona Mendes.
Okay.
Now, your ball game the year. Now, Rewa that she 2. Now, Reza goes as chef free. Game the travel beyond the 90 minutes. A call beyond 90 minutes, me a call boy extra time. Yet, there is a 24th minute at David Beckham. Onyago Madrid. And 28th minute, then he take out the Zaragoza. Now 47th minute, Roberto Carlos. And the second goal na Bia at the penalty. Unim Bia Cro. David Bia or the penalty. And ya equalizer and a queen mukakra 112 minutes. You play me a friend a Galetti. Or non a ball more than ya winning goal. Madrid on a day plays a boy, you know. Cesar Sanchez, Michel Sarigado, Ivan Hariga, Raul Bravo. Roberto Carlos, David Beckham, Guti Hernandez, Santiago Soares, Zinedine Zidane, Luis Figo, and Raul Branco, Oko Benchua, Ika Casillas, Francesco Pavon, Alvaro Mejia, and Juan Fran, Aretico Madon Juan Fran, no.
Okay. And
Buha Fernandez, Esteban Cambiaso, and Javier Portillo. The achievement on Real Madrid, that was 2003-2004, Spanish Copa del Rey final. Real Madrid Reza Goza, Carlos Cruz. Is that a dynamic cast and Kofu DBT or no? And a Cotefa. So, no, as soon as the Madrid winning Super Copa de España 2003. The achievement of Real Madrid in the more year, no, silver bako and a good bako. That give no so no, Real Madrid, Real Mallorca. We have our first leg, you know. As that time on a ball, we know, double legged affair. Okay. First leg, you know. Mallorca share Madrid 2-1 and returning counter no tete no bomb 3-0. The one fine gentleman and a Baba Romu Kruma. And he's a top manager. And Portugal under 20 Portugal national team Sporting CP Erobe Juma Edema team form NYNJ Metro Stars. Nagoya Grand Prix 8, United Arab Emirates, South Africa, Manchester United, assistant to Ferguson, Real Madrid, Manchester United, assistant, Portugal, Iran, Colombia, Egypt, Iran, Qatar, Oman, and Ghana. Oh no, Kena Kwaba.
Yeah, Mubarak.
On me against 20 years in a marriage about Kuman Mudupani.
Carlos Cruz.
Anna.
So far, yeah. I about wooden and I pay the experience. And your Juma wire no, we're heavy. Mood.
And I make catch a boys, they say, boys not force ya pese. Or my agenda, we have more money.
Ade,
almost say Panyimpai, Bar Real Madrid, no, or the back Kamoko Copa de final as a good as home.
Now, so what confirm?
Some of the Sereno Batia,
Babu players on board match in
it came. And
yes, I told factor
2003, how many years in it? 23 years. Oh,
and yet, 1 year. Was it year Benoji under 20? No one, Portugal under 20.
No, Jumama, Portugal, not 20. Don't shout about the Portuguese national team.
So, almost Gigi, one be under one tournament.
Oh, but I don't check in it.
No,
trophy cabinet.
And yeah, no crime for but I'm just saying, say, I don't know about before
FIFA World Youth Championship. Portugal, 1989,
89, 99, 2009, 2019, 30 years, no. 37 years. And no crime, most of one can was that goes at 23 years.
I get to ask you too.
And I'm saying, first one, some Kakahon, and we're 37 years.
In your favor,
37 years. Most of why are the young can achieve.
Now, my CV. Now, what did you trophies, pal?
Taka the Portugal, Kakawana.
Then I trophy. Ken, okay, and pa. The heavy coach na
Is it to the FA Cup about
heavy dio heavy.
top.
Say Bosome nine no mudi ama no.
Yeah.
After the 4 months World Cup no.
Ade ebeje.
No.
Odam ready.
Or the Ghana ebeje.
World Cup na.
Ghana the World Cup dio.
Sa ye bom pa yenya no sanke pe.
Unya.
O ye betim yenya.
Yenya.
Okay. Ade.
Ye kono ye ni we bedu.
Ken.
Ye bedu he.
Yesu ayi yenyini. Say we are Christo ni ye campire Christo for empire wa emphasize na about him first. Anya Israel. Israel duru ntokwa obompae.
Eno ne Old Testament.
Me ba.
Ne dey adwuma masa.
Duru ntokwa obompae.
Old Testament is the New Testament ne dey.
Ene dey wo ye bi.
Ken.
Kaku.
Ma ba se men kire mo e ba se na me kire o ma se o mo sere.
Ebebe ya.
Sa we na charge ne masa.
Ken. Waza what be we da. Is it ejukum ti asimpo. Ne de na kwako. Is it ejukum ti asimpo. Yeso ye saman. Ne na kwaku pi nsamampo. So what is that?
Mate.
And I'm about to say more pass it. That last Friday, na me hear mo ana na mo kan. Baby who asem say, yes, he be a view is a dunia mo.
Yeah.
In the history of dunia mo kono mo we krebi ase. Omo no monsa omo no mi, omo pemba, omo bokro no. Any abro mo ndu asa anti omo wie ye no. Na enye fe. Ena ma sa ade ne ka.
O matete apransa.
Sa anti bantamu no. O ya akora sisu na ya ade ya ke maza. Hwe na wa wie ya ma ma eze dunia mo akụ na aka wo. Ena abisa me ajekum de. Je kum yare da dem ken oyawu ne ma mo kohwe na no musu tikin obi oyare da ya kohwe na yesu de ze wa wuawi
Na se ni daso ni
mo eno ne emi enya asa abe no ajekum ti asimponi
no obewura nsamampom
ken we kaya muso mu tv da
Unu abe na wa buni nchire mu na about the ken kan esi so.
elective tree teacher no.
Elective
We watch say we cannibal can be there.
Yeah, what school you call a JHS type. Nya teacher bi na o chire twi, oba ozo o chire elective twi, wa de brofo na chire twi. And they go complaining na say Mr. Duku Samuel say maybe I will be a michiao. They go complaining chire headmaster say teacher ni back class or the twi na chire English na chire twi. Na English na chire twi. The go for call headmaster we made back my friend simple. Call headmaster how buy ni go food. Mo ka se mintimi ntro twi. Intimi fa twi nhyam ade ntina mo kasa na. For the net there obi prove actually say otitwi obetwire twi. Asempo ti machi na me tinani. Na teacher yi kwa akotwe ekwan a ye fa so ye. E na otwire kwan a ye so fa ye. Mr. Simple prayer we say ki the board no say kwan a ye so fa ye. Na wie you school board or resign wa kire ajira bi
school. Ba ku bi na we dey intimi nchemo a. E dey me say offer. E pebe ma aja. And then you and offer. Why? To them am jamu ma na fire cobra.
A fella says so. Na you be breaking it down. Na you touching it down. Na you knocking it down. Na you jamu yom power am no nsemo. Me patcho ma me line no Messi. Ni latest ABOU. Me no kasa. Me patcho Adidas. E fire ma Messi no. Omonya ti aba. Na Adidas. Omo se latest boot. Omo te man no. A new golden F50 and omude man na kuntum kuni Messi entim patcho mo de bia so a o bounce ahead of the World Cup me patcho peto dwano Adidas omo se nana no we peto nana the last World Cup nana epapa ball nyina ra football nyina na se Messi ko World Cup I was so many latest edition of boot na Messi diko enu na Adidas are presenting new golden F50 where is spectacular and omude amo panyin no Messi di ekowro matwe ama biaso atuma kama enu ediaba you breaking it down na you touching it down na you knocking it down na nya jajajamu yompo aso amano nsemo egusu breaking o down na maminya adwuma we aso emfa emamo ni nya se ukorama ensema wodo de Antonio Cassano wone eye Ronaldo nsem opekaya Cassano tinsem be betudwa asem sumku malewa ogudu baba Messi osonto motoro na se Ronaldo Messi eye better ese Ronaldo eno ena owrefa na Antonio Cassano e dia babo ntabetudwa ese timer wode sasem betudwa no ohwa ena mpacho Ronaldo message no Ronaldo etro message at the brano ese or respecte onu kasano no disappointed a man samo babo ntabeka na ho eno say Ronaldo trophies waje enyina no okai e de kire no any goals what an achievement Ronaldo catch on kasano na nu achi no na Ronaldo catch kasano se wono enyame nwanwa football crown shedding mpo okra career goals wa say enu 150 enu achi no ya just it's a trophy scrap for na woje was say Ronaldo akika pedia kire no adaya wakoka se Messi better say onu Ronaldo enu yensama eba na Lisandro Martinez opeka no Manchester United me pacho adwuma no eba so na Monday night football na pacho enura game no enya eba so after the game ensem pina pa Lisandro Martinez 55th minute okodi me pacho red card na after the red card Manchester United empanyim for say yemfa entuga essay down pa pili omunjai amane nkata biara da onpa pili edietia menu kase sa red card na boya ye fe Lisandro Martinez esu akodi ye no me pachomba pili say imagine wa na mutibia bia so na encrofa Lisandro Martinez the red card wo kodi ye no enu ena rama opanyebe Jimmy Carragher akasa about the red card Lisandro Martinez esu ekodi ye no red card in a dasono timer me pacho opuli ora your friend Tommy Calvert-Lewin what trinity you know eno enam so ne ntem some Carragher akafa red card no
on certain situations that I actually like. Sometimes it's not about just the rule book, it's actually what does the game want. I don't think any football fan, I don't think anybody, any football manager, any player watching that at home is sitting there thinking, yeah, I think that's a red card. I think everybody in the game is looking at that and thinking, oh, come on, that is not a red card.
Carragher Samoka so piano pitch no so bia cast a red card no na enye red card mami Sadio Mane opagro pao na wani ni coach at Jorge Jesus anaza omo ye antoche Fakye susano on se opisha dema na wakopokokoko na utimrika no wakudwane akwoteba bi obebie do na obia ni wama video no nyewe Sadio Mane menu kasa urama ya jesa oni ni coach omo ewoha na wakopo coach no ni office obama na odimirika na wakotete say uhwe Sadio Mane enu na wo ye ne wakopom say wakotete woni coach ni diagro ni na unity team bond ebo ema team ni to progress we bia kama hwe manidino no Sadio Mane na okoro pa kokoko na odimirika na wakono wakotete enu ede bama mkuti Romero ni video no na me pacho da Argentine enu ametimawo ese kwa Argentina se chat na ato adaya before last edition of the World Cup to do kata before the World Cup Christian Romero praye na upeno trancha ka upaye no Argentina je World Cup we so World Cup no enchena papa so we probe konche for 6 weeks enu chase chat no ato adene pefa o so cross 1-1 asete was ato epemo mo awini World Cup no Argentina emu se o run no London Kuti Romero esu enam krom kakra na otwama bia kama bandage no esu abone na mame Chiro Messi ni pano wane Luis Suarez pano video no na otwa nkwada na enura Inter Miami nkwada no mo game na atwa Messi pano Chiro Messi ana Lautaro Suarez so the video no tosuma ya ubonsa no nkwada ni no omo shine papa omo dominate ye utwe Messi pano na watwe Lautaro Suarez Luis Suarez ne pano enra omo na eye adwuma no omo replicate omo papa de omo ye eno omo jeje omo yompona bia eso atima ye kama eno ede dopama so na Ronaldo mame mfama so say football 2030 World Cup say on running out say omobi and on team can say obemobi was said the participation in the 2030 World Cup Portugal hosti by then omune me pacho Morocco and Spain. Now Ronaldo say I have not completely ruled out the possibility of playing the 2030 World Cup. If I keep scoring every week at 41, maybe I could play for 4 years. And no I am summer Ronaldo ejaba bonte me pacho ejabe tuga aye jama breaking it down. Na ya touching it down. Na ya knocking it down. Mami Capo Verde omu agency no na utwe Capo Verde image no eba omu just for the World Cup home and away ni nyina so omu nya diaba excess kevet World Cup omu kono noma eye kama noma so afa eso edi ama omo na me pacho Erling Haaland eso across Snapchat and Barca United omu game no beto just say Noah Okafor brought 2 goals ama back kama Leeds United ho and Erling Haaland eso etimi ko on Snapchat and o posti Noah Okafor and o postu no me pacho images mu ru adene down emfama ye no mo twa Erling Haaland ni post no timi ye ese bia so eye kama no ejedawa ye chechama breaking it down na ya touching it down na ya knocking it down na ya jejamu yompo eso ewo Fakye TV so edi amamo na bia so eye jeje tuje na ya gusu breaking no down na ya damawa me pacho mame players yellow card players ni nansa Champions League quarterfinals boy sa team sa elbow se omo advance ekodu semifinals players se ene china omo di yellow card omo team emo semifinals me patronsha so PSG Corascalia and Nuno Mendes se omo kwadi yellow card PSG Liverpool Anfield no se Corascalia and Nuno Mendes domu yellow card semifinals first leg omu entimi MOB oramo Liverpool jawo Bradley Barcola jawo Van Dijk Ran Gravenberch Curtis Jones McAllister almost say yellow card the obedi yellow card biano first leg I was semi-finals and then I just obetimi abo now Real Madrid almost Jude Bellingham Jean Mbappe Vini Jr., Alvaro Carreras, and a denouncing almost no risk. The obedi yellow card biano first leg, Barca Madrid advance, Ramos semi-finals, and ya just obetima po first leg, and no ayame pacho, Jude Bellingham, Jude Mujata, and what you know, Mbappe, Kylian, no, not when ya Vini Jr., the Rotundata boy, that was saying Alvaro Carreras, and a denouncing, now come Pamunchina, almost so Gorky Patman, no ya, Samson Conrad Lima, and Opamicano. Amumiansa de obedi yellow card biano first leg semi-finals Bamunchen etmi advance me pacho enya just on pebo first leg me pacho Ramo Barcelona so players di yellow card first leg omuntimi mobi semi-finals so advance jawo Casado jawo Jules Koundé Fabi Lopez and Martin Gerard Martin and no ededa na pacho Ramo Atletico Madrid omusu Thiago Almada Jao Alex Baina, Jao Pablo Barrios, Jao Norman, Clement Lenglet, Marcos Lorente, Ruggeri, and Pacho Guillaume but we Simeone and your Giuliano Simeone or Jopedi Yellow Card Piano, say Atletico Madrid, a Ramos semi-finals, first leg Omobile, Ramos Sporting CP, your Suarez Waho, and Arsenal, Jawon Nogard, and Zubimendi, and no Edge Tower, ye Jama breaking it down. Now, Mammy Atletico Madrid, me patro omo arrival, team hotel, man video na Uramo ATM. On se omo big game ball and about 7 p.m. I was a place now. Ramo team hotel na omo resti kakra and we Atletico Madrid. Utra Giuliano Simeone, Antoine Griezmann, Jano Black, Wababa, omunyina join team now. Abra omo Ram, I'm a Piaswaya Kama, Utra Pablo Simeone, and no Diego Simeone, one place now. Alexander Solot and Econo. Any other place in Kokemo, Omuna a Roma Trababia, as so at Team IFI. No Atletico Madrid squad, you know, me part of a beer, Sumame, say Edomo squad, as so at Urama only Pablo Barrios, Onunkwa, and Antimi and joining air squad, you know, Nina Sura, nurse David Uncle, and a pupil, Omunan Son, Omu absent, Omu and joining squad, you know, we're Cardoso, and a Jano Black, Omu Etimi Ababaka, Omo Ameki squad, Abi Pepe Kama, no me patro Enrique Cerezo, president, Etimi friend Atletico Madrid, na Wakasa, wa reply, me patro was say Bassa, criticism about the state of pitch and all, Bassa Adinkunem, and Opametimao, as a Bassa official complaint, as so at the Ama, you fasa Omo pitch and all, grass and all, and what a tour, Bassa say Omo checking millimeters na ewa jo fasida be a football requirement on the page fall within the category and ya just Atletico Madrid for yofa abo Betima you from Barcelona omo me patro protest omo about to actually no and Enrique Cerezo eja to the esa people omo so epe intentia no ya just omuti intentia pasa omo pebibia intentia and you some opinion to da no we ya me patro no so arrival ewo board omo aduane ompete lunch no bibia so kama was so be very careful what Lamine Jama akwadane ha dwen na mpatro mami Jama training no enro atwe training na Lamine Jama pa ene mpatro enro akwadano papa sinkrede Scott Patumana, and we are Jaman and our sinner, Masoba Comsa Tigaro Comfort, Ma and the Pessy, Penyasi, and no, and that's why you judge Amo, and Enrique Cerezo. I saw something very careful with Aquadano, where Aquadama go, where Aquadoya vagabond, where Aquadoya stopper, and no at Deba, I judge Amo, as so at the Abamo Jumadian, so not me Pacho Coroma, Mammy Barcelona fans, almost so I Madrid. So far, Roma not about 100 supporters. Our Edma Barcelona, Omaram, our Plaza Mayor, Yente Omutene Kaka. Barca France no na me patro and watching omo dey jumping by omo Barcelona supporters omo say one jump bia no we are Madrid tester. Na anu ye deba na Barcelona supporters no omo fans yes about the comeback ya just omo ko team no hotel na omo ekọ ma signal ese comeback yes we can ultra Barca fans na video ne ba upon say omo ye tete anu na daso na yes we can no na me pacho Rafa used so se so na hwem akire e Barcelona as a president na ono so no and board lunch no and was say I see a great spirit in the team to turn things around tonight. Also Jide Mapasa and Nebi Papa Kama was say on said disappointment and not just a pepper and we are some around there to na me pacho mamela porta video no on me pacho Enrique Cerezo and Rafa used ya just say la porta president elect nyame pa July and o person Juma say na so and board on equal didi na also muchacha say unity ya just say to mam Rafinha e Barcelona airport you Rafinha ese so efi Barcelona eso akwa piem na video no bon sampa Rafinha oye team captain and Obama team top o ram e Madrid ahead of the game abra o free Barca airport and you Barcelona airport no and opinion no so ye jeja ma breaking it down na ya touching it down na ya knocking it down jeja mu yompo eso ediama na manono ya eso kasa against Real Madrid was it advantage in the first leg omu wini ye na ni nyina say one goal lead no bibia epetumase Real Madrid a 12 team na Jide Mapasa no manono ya ompe betimi so ompe qualify na owie no Vini Junior and Mbappe saves was masa enye easy nkofro enye din keke ba Champions League omo eye adwuma papa na nani age ese biaso atimi ye kama eso ate ama wo enu eso manono ya eso ate abaye na mame emfama ese wotwe ba mu nchina Hurricane ana Michael Olise say we ba mu nchina o top 3 goal contributors as for Europe this season ba mu nchin kwakura 2 Hurricane 49 goals 5 assists Michael Olise 17 goals 25 assists echeso mo boy tuma pa na me pacho ma me Barcelona slogan image no Barca say slogan omuti eram ne trust this team. We can give it our all and no any that's all. We can give it our all. Barca no trust the team and no at the ever now Barca video me patch match video no me yanhwe ni nyina say Barcelona I video ahead of this particular game say it here.
Incapassos, que encara ens falta, que és massa complicat, que no val la pena intentar-ho, que ja ens arribarà el moment. Però no us oblideu que ja hem remuntat abans, que ja hem guanyat abans i que aquest equip no deixarà d'intentar-ho fins a l'últim minut. Ara és el moment.
And we are Barcelona, me pacho omu match a video promo and ye jamu a jamano. No mame a Arsenal a place no omu favorite a Champions League goal. No a so far special strikes by European night Arsenal place no be any favorite a UCL goal this particular campaign.
Champions League goal that we've scored so far this season.
Es kann für Leverkusen. It's the last one.
What touch, what finish.
Most important. The one I scored to make the team one was because of the way the boys celebrated
and we Arsenal a place no Arsenal training no so timi pa so na otwe Arsenal training na no kwani nyame anim ne Gabriel Jesus pia go bia na no odene no ene da so we enjoy kakra no otwe training na Mikel Arteta and boys no we push we empatro control we touch and go we drills na so mo ye na bia so timi aye fine no ene da so ye jeja mo na me pacho Bukayo Saka arawo semaba esepa no report no say nyame pa wochuna enya dese Bukayo Saka epetuma baduma eno reporter mete ami jeja mu aso dama ama bia so atuma ye kama eno ed eba na Mikel Arteta me pacho wakasa about Declan Rice yente the Arteta ekafa Declan Rice so china obaba na womo
Training.
Yeah, we have to wait till tomorrow morning to see how a few of the boys are and make the right decision with them.
Okay, and what's Declan's issue? If you can disclose.
I don't want to do that. We have to wait and see how he is tomorrow, but obviously he wasn't available.
I was saying a train, a quasichina, you say a Declan Rice bet me up, and I saw to me more. Na Mikel Arteta, as well as Kasaye, about emotions, a feeling, me pacho onusu onya. Na watching your pisan say, a Chelsea, a game no, on say Man City supporter, a be a crack, a bottle, a chesa or nom, a Arsenal, or more a bottle club. Na Arteta's say only one fan pay na into pay any past 60,000 or na wa pay attention jamana na yente Arteta on me pacho emotions any feelings.
I'm on fire. That's it, nothing else. I'm dreaming so much. I've done so much, to be in this position because I know how this club it was. I've done so much against anything that this is beauty. I just see beauty, opportunity, and yeah, I want to get it done for all these people that they've been in this journey with us, and because they deserve it, because it's been unbelievable. That's what is driving me every single.
And no dead na me pacho safana o kra e bottle was say Arsenal or bottle wonum sweat or no musu ni nyina say say Carabao Cup go ohwe me pacho FA Cup gon you say Champions League Premier League Adelbert gon na pacho sa e bottle no nim say o pay friend Tal Raman na Tal Raman unim sa bottle we Arsenal physio and this out to man last season was saying that one in a bar or no or yeah season take you to order for Man City past 30 years in here the banner crowd to Yaya Toure and to the banner friend Yaya now was say the banner now usha babia omotina against us now omo bende away air stand na e come day succumb e day the banner na obisa Arsenal physio so openya bottle no and so ni piano and we demand wa keep bottle no and what they aba ehu Arsenal for and we are depa Morocco and no way e will game ahead of the World Cup na me patro a friendly game e beto the 7th June and e beto your Sports Illustrated Stadium e Harrison and a game no ebeba so na urama Harry Maguire as Manchester United for some say additional punishment baba after say o charge no with acting say improper manner game against Bournemouth red card omo eno Antonio Ariola Bournemouth confirm SS season in Panawea free a team num akọ eno Jamaica Bournemouth for say since Antonio Ariola me patron appointment Bournemouth deliver record points total of 56 points where 2024-2025 now omunya bida currently me patron 3 points so mo as was 6A place omo edanase se biabe kama na diamete so panyina ye feno e Lampard where candidate says Antonio Ariola every team mu kwa omo epetumi de adwuma no as wo ede ama Lampard na wa papa be and watching former Dortmund and RP Leipzig boss Marco Rosa ono so diamete as where candidate as ono so adwuma no epetumi de ama no Abraham Manchester United diamete as Antonio Ariola ono so no o favorite say obetumi anya adwuma no United na plan your friend Jean Paul Van Hart ono so ede ababetuga asa Brighton ne fana days anaka top club etmesiaka ebi se Newcastle, Tottenham and Chelsea and you Deba Gonzalo Inacio ono so Sporting CP omu player no Diamete Elsa Ofedewa and Gonzalo Inacio and also Elba for the 24-year-old central defender. Chelsea, Liverpool United England are show interest and across Spain if you show interest £52 million and you release clause na Lukaku and Kwano Eguso Nina send up the first one better Belgium Napoli first one man fine Epeguso so say Lukaku mo game beam ekose season ebekona we on pese obabo e di amatima ni di e di Napoli on peso be se aka mo mu beam na kancha no glo ni agent for Golden State page wa clarify situation ese aba Galatasaray send client ni alcohol e won sa no man bia ni wa e wo na and Profon air canon on Paso Becca, I said, boy, be free, interna on free ho, and no air demete, not Bacho Rama, you are in breakaway down. I said Nicholas 4 o'clock, AC Milan, I said in long tail no Panavia on Bamana go back to West Ham, or buying so far away improvement in my Omuhe, not Mammy Maria Lewis Eta. On say Obaba kwa for the first time all coaching member team. Germany Bundesliga, me pacho Union Berlin, and now we only did the first training section. Or ban the air coach and no and that's why you judge I'm breaking it down. Not ya touching it down, not ya knocking it down, not ya judge I'm yompo. As for Adamo, na Vison company, as for the Sempia Tuga, be I am by now, your friend Michael Olisi, now Usha I am pacho, a yetima, your friend or a Bamchina, was Michael only say Ochana Umbisasa Odrisa or a world best player, one of the world best and was it to be a granny improving very soon. Obabe one of the best players Omovias he is on the right path and we are some of the tuga na and no koroma mami emfama as a bamunchin training na a more day we training on ya me pacho na vibes no elsro. The speakers, as well as no more training, no, as well ma omumura, I'm a bear camera, na me patro a bereche eze, was so Arsenal team no, omunti so doko binu abe. Enyo omunti obi asem de omoye eno omusugusua me pacho omo eye na urama me pacho eye Kenan Gildes ena uramu o eye Juva ono so ebaye ebe chiachia eye supporters no ekakra ewo continenza emapia eye kama uwe dem pia dema na 91 eno ene dawo no na me pacho uwe eye Pedri mame we your desk na kono na Pedri mame ono so say o believe in some propaganda remontada propaganda no ono so e believe say ne come back e betimi aye aduma ama bia so atimi aye fine eno e de eba e brand crop Yenina so na nsema wudoa ene yetabri ne setabri wa ayedebram na wie wa amono ne nsem no ya breaking it down touching it down knocking it down ejejamu yon preferencia na super duper international Abu Dhabi ni team no ento aso
ora sira kase ko fa ma me ma so de rama ma no ne nkomo no ye wo so ti de wo so hwe no na to aso kama pere ama store ye je wa dwenche no 020754 3637 0207543637 on the WhatsApp line or call Facebook at Fakye TV obo modena join here wa obo like wa share wa comment ni ahwena ya kekere ama Judgment Dental Clinic semenka everdo lebra na yemwa na useno yendi nini na how bi ewu bia no yentimi enso no emfama na jan na so na ne makoye pere ma kede a chose afimuni na wa akwenya sempre no mako mmienu obo modena wuramu na doc etimi etwitiu na de tieni obo modi examination and consultation root canal treatment no dodomusen no na wanya how kakra e wo no ntokro bi ababa betuma obre ene ukọ na ho behia se yebetu a yebetu behia se people no feeling na ye bre na ye de amount scaling and polishing ya de no so no ewuramu etimi eremaze ne wadidi niema amana dawsen so a what man to tiere nko ye kran fa ma no no ewuramu ebe na ye clean ni na after no waka che dog say watchichi so amana ye kama de amame de a ene bomi teeth white ni bi na niema ende da ye pa etimi emfa emame no so echi no omo ebewo mo de ama braces a we ni medicated one a ebo ama hihye no ekoye kama pa so no etimi ede ema na de tiere ebi asen no bakusia utumuze niema no enhyara nkoye etimi emfa emamo edi de tiare se ye behwe na ya boa na ntotoye no akoye kama pa so no etimi ede ama braces na ede bo no eboa ma ne no niema na sesa so a bibibia ekoye so etimi era ma o sene na atu no ye be replace no ede ama na your temporal one office no ye wo eni no permanent one ehwe ne ana piso so no gold na silver eye gentleman dental clinic me pacho opo mo agana omo baby a omo ebo adwuma kumase ano oro ni chemu abrepo junction na cheze wobo modi etimi ewramo enso ewo baby a total energy filling station no ewo no nyeze chuopa abasubi omo ye adwuma ni wa na aba no eye atonsu high school junction ko na dokumbo ana ase no oniri ni mfo so sika semo nye kra o de ene sebra na obeboa na waso ano ama wogya na so na ntoto no adaye petimi ere amazanze sika hia barosi nipa nkwa no eya de hia ye pa 0598 731 823 0598 731 823 na 0559 1395820 0559 1395820 niamwa na niamande da ye pa etimi emfama no nso afiwa Royal Edge semenke mfan choze amanone nkomo nko ade a omo na ewo so do ho ebo mo na ye bre ne aboa na niama adeda ye pa etimi edi ama o kama pa na se na nkomo no esi etie enei opeso Ramo United Arab Emirates ekokobo juma so pa eye simple kratitu mu amowo nsa no juma no se na nkomo no esi etie oye cleaner zeme oye oba na bema apai area ma warehouse workers no ye bomode na yetimi eremu awram delivery bikes no mo amu use bike e wo krodiama edi ebu adwuma no ye hwe na ya boa na ntoto no akoye pretimi area ma na fe eba ne security work no onim na ni so ye papa factory workers no ye roko ye ze ro fantitie na ship mu no wa baba be adwuma ntise ne tie obewramu e wa maman mako enan so ni na no e adwuma eni Royal Edge for ne dia ba ano eden pezi baby etiso Australia na afi no North America se Canada USA Bahamas and afi Panama omunko na woda akonya na santete no yedo efa mu pezo Ramo Europe eko kokobo adwuma baby ti se Kazakhstan Azerbaijan Turkey and a Schengen visa no ye gene at ease simple cry ewo maso ye visa ba ko a ne gena ye den ewo Ghana nkofo jinkofo sikedi pa the Japanese working visa and afi Chinese working and business visas no Royal Edge for a simple create me amount ti form na ba no ne omo eni nkomo kan how exams omo ni adwuma no mane ye fe omo kra document a ye ribo adwuma ntese ba ko ni dia ye twedi 0256 450 602 450 602 na 0244 759 260 0244 759 260 na 0256 302796 0256 302796 Opomo Marshall's University Aussie Groenland Hotel Odoko Accra Roniambo na niama endeda ye pa etimi emfa kama na ntoto no enko ye emfa emma mepacho oremia wo amanoni titu a emo obi nju sikendi wa asase any efio sensem ho eye simple cra Millennium Construction saba nyaba bebazere omaboa ma ye daye so no bamu a ire nche enyine be efieru afo ezazo beboa bo sika na no a aboze mfie mienu na ore akwa kutwi adan ka sika botwe pa na isa sika no na contact Millennium Construction asasi bi a opato o kura wo fi su bia no ye bre na ye nya bi area ma kama pa after no omo adanse hu niam bia bi ntu beze omo re na omo si ere ma wa eno so ye re na ye di hu dwuma etimi era ma omo to real estate development no mon contact omo system mu 15 to 20 solid years omo ne obi enya asem da kuma se bo shen Nayas Junction number is 0244 274084 0244274084 ko na yamwa ze na ye school dan hospital na peso si bibia no efie na dada opeso renovate a Millennium Constructions we build your dream gifted icon season 2 still ya bia pono no area to wa unim kasa ha ya ni so unim nyom topa no season 2 no the street crown edition o rem wo Ghana bibia brana be fa form so no e wo Fakye TV premises a enuano media niam bia ye bia no ya de ano e dia e friend so pa obeke a made in edition no omo be ne level mo du no enya level ketwa tibe pa cho entrafie entoto nyomu masum enjeje omo na ne ade ana waste talent no za one physical be ja ndi no brana be showcase woni emboa na ye left na ko wenim Fakye TV okuma se ye obantu be ne bantuma praise be asore kese no ene die me chichi so a 0550772113 0550772113 opuso a ye be boa na nkomodidie bi obi ano yetimi edi ewram na boa na bibibia akoyi kama pa so etimi area amount store adwenche no miguso eje 0207543637 and your WhatsApp line and call Facebook Fakye TV okwa na weja comment no na mahwena makenkan etimi edi amount kama pa na aboa na niama deda di pa ma uze dodo na di omo de no eba menhwena minyi kakra emfefiu ansa na meni abidwafo no abomoden etimi atoa so na niama koyi kama pa so etimi edi amount na bibibia enso etimi adeda yeso etimi era ma uze miaminu nana ayipe second Soldier Gold Buying Agency and drop in pap Ejaka Eastern Western region Enchi North region is a Western North no horo one amount the me or the Ibrahima or just a greetings to my boss Soldier One and wife Auntie Fati di Nana Ipese kem no and no den di anaba ababi ramu ewa no Mike Boateng or the trust the team that we will give in our all Visca Basa enjoying the show live here in New York. Fantastic show. Iron Osa Jeffo. Good afternoon, Abu Dhabi and the Fakye Sports crew. God bless you all. Today Aretico Madrid vs Barcelona. We will enjoy good football today. As for Black Stars coach in India, I will leave you to Abi Mohammed. Fakye Sport and Papa, I'm enjoying the best sports show live from GOPDC Limited, Quay East, near Kade, Eastern Region. Brad Danso, Nedianozu, good afternoon. Senior Abu, Barcelona will definitely turn the score today. A 2-0 win against Aretico Madrid won't be bad at all. Watch you live from Agana Swedo. My greetings to Joel Brian Asante, a great Olite Academy. Was it at Great Olite Academy, Mate? And I'm Makosu Senaida. Also, good afternoon, Abu. I'm Senaida. Watch you live from Akuja number 2. Barcelona is qualifying today. Greetings to Johannesburg Iceman, Shamak Opare, Sister Fia Scholar, Rebecca and Jennifer Pukia, Great Mugabe. Watching the show live from Brekum Kutre number 1 community. The God of Football will favor Barcelona tonight. Great Mugabe, no say Chocho. Abu, waiting for today's prediction. Greetings to Kumau Apostolic Teachers and my humble. Good afternoon, Abu MON-FRI. Now that the Ghana Football Association are giving us a new coach, we wish him good luck. Speedy recovery to Kurus and rest in peace, Dominic Frimpong. Prince Adam Blessing. Good afternoon, boss. This is Mr. Pap from Wasa Damang. Nedioreba Ebabe Ronono. Minim Ozi Enimin Krum. Barcelona will qualify today. Frank Naka. I'm also live from Takwan, so a more update on Liverpool. Benin Francis it's really sad to hear a football club got such a tragedy incident while returning from a league being attacked by armed robbers. Unfortunately, one player was shot and died. My condolences to the family, team, and all football fans. My greetings to MC Achumawabi Yasar, Honorable Wisdom Osebo, my great Fuma, quality show, Kwame Aaron, watch you live. Be careful, town. And someone you know so about Yababi Robno, Joe, Jerome, massive, Edemon Smith, keep the fire burning, and the Kusukojo Chrome, Aretiko Maro, dismantle Basafala, 3-1. Greetings to Boss Boys, inside KK. Koviadman Blackman, good afternoon, watch you live inside Pig Farm in Accra. Isaac Ako, good afternoon, Afri Filippo Kwabri Kesabu. Better luck next time to Man United, and I will coach I welcome Coach Carlos Manuel Brito Lia de Curos to Ghana national team. Wishing him all the best. Greetings to my daughter from Pomasu HR Felix and my mother Auntie Mary of Geneso. Hashtag Fakye Sport no ebo modern 8 me etwa so kama pa Eddie Emma Bra Bounce. Also good afternoon Fakye TV and Bra Bounce. Today is my birthday and I will be really happy if you could wish me a happy birthday on your platform. It will mean a lot to me. Thank you, God bless you, Fakye TV. So special birthday in Kwen Fama Bra Bounce. Nyamisha Opa. Na onye wakoma swade Mfama Kofi Mascarano. Abu, good afternoon. Today, my team Liverpool and Atletico Madrid will qualify. They are watching live from Jache. And no yet you no so eba be Romu. Timao de Enembra, a Roma na Yahena, Yabum Kama Pana ki Oniamano, Mr. Mensankana wa na. Me na me nyan wadwuma na me nkoma nim ni ade ana ye hwani ewura mbara nye we no de ma ye na ehombra me bape na me ne ma bigafo na sen aba beto abara on the WhatsApp line no edoso pa wo de mo ma me ni kakra so mfio. Good afternoon Fakye Sport. Congratulations to the sports ministry at the Ghana Football Association for appointing Mambisa coach. We ma hu kaman kai top coach na ven Mambisa coach no. Ghanaians shouldn't expect any better than sa result. Honorable Sule Bobo Tepa Nyinen Susu. Good afternoon, Abu. Nansai Manchester United inti Ubia Kasaba Nimba Sabasa Nanso Enyeshi Nyamebe Chemicals Sankor in Odeba Ebiram. Good afternoon, Abu at the Fakye Sport. I have a belief that Barcelona will do the remontada. With Allah, everything is possible. Because of this game, I have fast to ask Allah for victory. This is Aruna from Asaman Kese. Now Diego Simeone Momaye. Good afternoon, Abu. I'm a captain from Kade today. Barcelona will do remontada. And I will also more update about the Chelsea robbery incident. It's really sad. But you from Francis Sewa, Yebrena Nesono, Amamo. Please, Abu, those in your operational room who used to bring videos, what are they? When it's mentioned, should be up and doing. Okay, Mate, Omereno, Ma Yijumano, Ediamao. Good afternoon, Fakye. Champions League is Madrid. Madrid is Champions League. Everything is open, said by Kylian Mbappe. Can you guys explain how the yellow cards affect the players in their next game? Because I don't understand why if Jude Bellingham and Dean Housen get yellow card tomorrow, it will affect their next game, even when they qualify. I'm Kwame Taza from Sevilla. For special greetings to a Jan Kaba of God. God of 1159 Barbering Shop. The other Ebe Ramu and on a good afternoon Fakye Sport. It's a pleasure to have you guys on our TV set this afternoon. Abu Diaby, Barcelona only trying to play psycho on Atletico Madrid. There's absolutely nothing they can do tonight. They are only playing smart by using their huge following to their advantage. But trust me, there is nothing like comeback happening. Toliso watch you live from Bogo. So need you all know say bye. Good afternoon, Fakye TV is your boy, Steven Otiwa. Inside Asim Manso from the Central Region today. Barcelona is beating Atletico Madrid by 4-1. Greetings to my baby girl, Deborah Kitu. I always enjoy your show. More fire, Fakye Sport, Yoreba, Ebiram. Hello, International Papa Diaby. I greet you and your noble crew. Mr. Diaby, today is exactly 1 week my daughter, Spendila Ekia Bene, celebrated a birthday. She is 2 years old. Mr. Diaby, help me wish Spendila a belated birthday today. But today be today. Barcelona will do comeback with this morning. Happy birthday, Kwen Farmer Spendy. Na Nyamisha we papa. Oma Quatintin and Wadin Wumska Wum. Nabeho Papa. Naneman Kwen Farmer. Hi, good evening. Fakye Sport no side. Man is going to win the Champions League and La Liga. By the way, I'm Adauda Omayo from Kwabena Aqua. You people are doing well. Keep it up. Messages in the door. So maybe be kind the account 0207543637. Madam, maybe your phone banner ya twaso etimi e dia mamo. back and out to say you move go and I was in a go. Now, I'm a tournament big teams in Europe now I enjoy it. Akaba kozi mienupe. Any who saw my jibida, but Omoma Karoma jibi. Na baku bi aji. Ti supporting Real Madrid no say 1G trophy cry na and share how I dream because you Champions League na hu abre ne dia special
go
akwa babie
Rami Joseph
yankwe say na mo United for on becho
heat
no fancho many you UCL say ara me pese mo concentrate yo and no because no na da ba maso te say na Barcelona come back yo mo be
okay
bon na
so almost since 1981 Leeds United were called Ultra for what try and fa but try Ultra for that and for then Noah Okafu me ya done to I say go striker no become a Lois Openda who plays and pro masampa back on Okafu me ya done to
Good players.
modern more from India
no Okafu mo di bofu
na Okafu do huni
mo so
mo Okafu yi
Noah Okafu 2 goals and we ya no say catch them am say mami ejuma na makoye no ko post kama so mami makoshi 2 Old Trafford the Premier League career na fin wanya 2 goals in 1 match so mami Old Trafford na me no 3 points with the way who see yamaye no metimi akoboa ma yafa no mami oba no paye na body time chin and no na abam di no Okafu ya de but United for na ye no omhomre ye no omhomre probably we Champions League na ye be no omhomre na ya be do nkomo because 24 days no more match madam for me send me message say United the last time United ball match no le get but match nchina kushia ge ase oba na pe amanati ase ene na ware anya nsan awo fina United ebo game still Manchester and we match
24 days no akoso ba ka amanati ase ene na say ne pe ati ase no uwie ekra no kase bia ama wati ase ayi ama ma yisu dede awie na wanyema ware at the 24 days na the
Now the way was count 24 days and pako kan dey na
who crime was
there was also kind of days
Chiro no mu ya say that pray nyame mfi anim mfi nyame anim mfi apem to no bia 24 days dia on so 2 years
ma bu aya mo nhyeda ma am fan ru nkofo ono ni 24 days
ono ni 24 days
yeah 24 days United
wo
eye nyina meba iyasi date na check no United 24 days na 3 years ara
chama kwa of us calculate days enyo omo de ni bi o
bro chama
nti ma na enjoy
na fi duwa ho me sa baby so ana not one more matches net for us to mo ko
ba lo on use team of matches to ani do TV affecting the end obo no o ya we
me ya we
and the o sporting director Juni
United man you for say man you for some of kind na boys na respond to
then ha man you
say so more ayibia competitive e bi oto e bi
yeah more matches ni na we ya na man for lose no omo ne say Premier League ni call break and it's been 24 days Premier League match beyond also because Premier League team more match and omo no say mo kan you and na man for refer people are deducing and making inferiors from Manchester for Newcastle some mo kan but no that's not part of a conversation crane ade Luther any stories matter say mo say coach back no ya dey power England okuta a mid team no and only you like say o dey adwuma na to wo
yeah
oh okay eba na eba be di no kon bakwaku ma men share Champions League commoners ba ma men ye birthday bi ni quick na men come anim na menim dey production mo dey ma me quick na my yen ntem ne nko so happy birthday to Millicent and da screen news so Millicent birthday today na me share ni pan on share na onye wakoma so ade nyina emfa ma we free aban doma for aban ewo gift FM ewo doma honestly and wish Millie a special happy birthday nyamenye wakoma so ade nyina emfa emma ona mame the second one no ti we so Mrs Letitia Kunadu oye nurse ewo Salvation Army Hospital ewo Wiamwase it's your birthday today Letitia Kunadu nyamenshira na onye wakoma so ade nyina emfa emma we ifri wakoma mutofe utwetwero muchu Mr. DJ and I'm a friend ti o say yan wo show happy birthday kweku man na last year ko Musa Wenga ha ikushia na me di ne ho komocho yes ne ho kan ni yes
the kind of
of course yes Letitia from Mr. DJ or semi wish you a special happy birthday nyamenyo wakoma so ade nyina emfa emma openi ya wie quick NTC Champions League nem na yeni UCL nkomo 2 games na eba so anwumre said na o kan say matches ni yemi no but I say attention akwa kudi ba akoso ama enkofo adwom say just 1 game and a year but ye ka kwagu the defending champions Paris Saint-Germain ebo against Liverpool trophy no gi bi shedan che yes sir say ye kapa ka 2 teams yo mo bo and 4 teams o musi akan de no 2 games are even a match nka we ka say omokra the Champions League ne bo mo en shedan che bia no Liverpool ne Paris Saint-Germain match because Liverpool e win Champions League na cheba den che bia sa te say Barcelona de no Paris Saint-Germain de omne defending champion Barca also we OGB how many years ni over 11 years Atletico Madrid so crowd the finals no wakwa but onya trophy ni bi nyetike ka dia match anka ni dia chipan Liverpool are home to Paris Saint-Germain but because of the magnitude of game I share in the first leg Spotify Camp Nou and Yema ACC and then what we anticipate said a bit mercy and you people are shifted on my attention in a game now or Riyadh Metropolitan Airbus and say and a concentration like people think that the Atletico Madrid Barcelona game offers us much more excitement than the Liverpool NPS the other way because Liverpool ne crown and say you said that I won't spend much time on the Liverpool game on the Paris Saint-Germain from where I sit if there is a comeback our Champions League night and then we have seen a lot of people saying say Barcelona for never come back ne our way but from where I sit if there is a comeback in the Champions League night and then we say team be better taking a match into extra time I'm a game you decide you have listened to Anna's lot then come on and then somehow what can say people are saying say pressure almost but omun quality ekuta Paris Saint-Germain and then they also know what Anfield are capable of producing until they are not backing off they believe in themselves they believe that afu consistency has not been part of Liverpool for no but in Champions League night when you have the cup end to play our supporters in their numbers we are Liverpool you believe that you are capable of turning things around so without spending much time on that game it's a 3-1 game I think that Liverpool a game not 3-1 they will take the match into penalties then whoever wins on the penalties they will win it but from where I sit something me keeps telling me that Liverpool will qualify on penalties and then I see them having a 3-1 say first leg 2-0 right until if and you may end it 3-1 because there is no away goal rule with 3-3 Liverpool on penalties might qualify so from where I sit something that does not look too obvious say but I foresee Liverpool progressing via penalties now and moving from that match now young caught the big game I was just on the internet from Andrew and Numre Eba me Shishan Yema Ekinkan Yema then
Kim Nozoba Junior and Cheke Adibi Mam CCM is a put to Promamfa as a MON-FRI incident now we see a Rogawu Manya report be say Junior and share Fakye winning as a and Russell Robbie Sanko so the same winner so ama PCR report about the video no to so mawa police for na confirm is omonya suspect for machomo and your video no to so na hwem patamo na ne incident na abib na ekoso na eputu process ya de aba no nipa na akwa kogu omo ye we na ade a ye we ni ade a I don't know ha so eni putu process ya de omonya suspect mako for is it nra babia incident ni si adom frimpon ekonya ni wu no enra omo san kokoye a ezi aputu di abani omachi ni pa mako for is the operation na course ni adenti no ezi omo abe suspect for incident na course me enu anya we na anti yezo enya cheze ezi nyambo chi na omo aton sa afa family ni so omo mra na niama ba ku mi ni omo hwe na afi omo nya autopsy after no na ye handle body ni mo no omo fi onfa Mami Ramonti, I know you're a reporter, but I was the latest now. Roma, your confident masses. I know her video here, that's on our confirmation, and call for the sound. Could you be Ofo na we me say nyame na aye. Because kwakuba bi a wakwa asem kesi we aba egusu abie ka ho asem no don sesa the next 24 hours no wasa akọ yezi ache mako form menim say yemfi anko na police report no aba na nchemu na ewo na eba de tetene jeze ya che nkofo mako na enra so omonsa anko ho na esanko kwakusi adwumade fon
one day senyame ye madom na me ambition of becoming a president of this country. Na Babs na Ghana from whom we water abomamia. Ade a me di nkan assign first at major tum. Say me sign kumfo. Se ebu obi kumfo a me sign ntema me yakunipa. Ya onkofo bebre o hwa sebi they have no purpose of living. Obi wetimi twitu esi ne yonkunipa so. Ekuno eje ne ho agapade. See, dinner some ampa no crisis any pan or no ya on the business be as also mine a tax. Assign if any pan prison or omunye human and who new and they are not supposed or they don't deserve any form of say a homo because or who will be amable unless you find yourself in situation we see you understand why I'm saying this. I just say be a mitrimon edi, but adibi wo ho ya ebema nneema bebiri eto atwa. Chairman, yetimi ko yani wo ho.
Yakọ yani. Nje ba fie ba wa be di on komo pa.
Like I was saying, when I was reading about the big match now Ebaso Riyadh Metropolitan, and I saw Atletico Madrid squad omode eruamu ewo match ni. I saw say omaye official squad no ediaba now Joan Musu, Ruggeri, Mendoza, Johnny Koki, Griezmann, Solot, Alex Baina, Almada, Mihun, Edina Etoso with number 13 GC, that is Oblak, no? Okay. You drew the stage where we need the men. Roll Oblak for me, correct. Chama in the first leg, because no one yet fit. He's been out from Atletico Madrid for no meeting for a couple of days now. And Joan Musso in all the games are with them, even in the Copa del Rey, Omabo Adu finals. Na Musso and I hear Jumanina at the Amom. You drew stage, you need almost every Arsenal in your team to be present, to be available for selection. Even if Nipani Intimi Siaka Mpa, a Nipani presence at certain stages be a matter very important at the mountain team. So when I saw Jan Oblak say, what about back in the Atletico Madrid force? I said, okay, and Kofowe are missing. They want to unfold something against Klaba, a friend said Barcelona. We've said a lot from first leg, you know, how many times and Yenka Bakosema a surrounded match with him. How many times and Yenka said Atletico Madrid a team. So to me, Barcelona a free man, then Adio Mubabe and he said, they become the second club aside Paris Saint-Germain on 3 different occasions. I was here Barca on knockout phase in Champions League. But the Barcelona are in the proper position. How many times any Yenka saying Atletico Madrid for the Barcelona ain't me and show me how many times any Yenka say Barcelona Nankasa as a club say oh what Champions League now first leg no alternative a game now or quite where it is difficult even in Champions League. How often and the ties say team be at a lose 2-0. Not this score line we're trying to overturn. Manchester and ABOU editia Paris Saint-Germain. Aside that Obia and Timenye, so what now if we consider 2 unanswered goals. Now it becomes extremely difficult for you to overturn the scoreline. Now there are a lot of dynamics and then the a surrounding game. Now making kind of manner. And I realize say oh share up top Omudi in the first leg. Yeah, but now how you catch us up to say team or standing the chance the Champions League wait imagine number 1 Arsenal, number 2 Paris Saint-Germain, and that sorry by number 3 now Barcelona team. Then that's why the up data na sign the to some quick discussion and then the Arsenal. Barcelona move from position now no one say about 5th. Arsenal for that to maintain your position because they won in the first leg. There were we. But I'm at that second because on also PSG had the 2-0 advantage back Liverpool fee. and they are the defending champion. So you consider them with what Atletico Madrid did in the first leg. Omo position as say what better for Barcelona no abachiri clearly tells you say the dynamics around us now. So we were Barcelona. The last time Barca winning Champions League was way back in 2015. We free that time. Ebe payment na yedi nkomi matches are Barcelona abo in the knockout phase. And then near my Barca from and then that was screen 15-16 we quarter finals. It was against the same Atletico Madrid. We did 2-1 in the first leg. They lost 2-0 in the second leg. Atletico Madrid eventually qualified. 16-17 quarter final against Juventus. The first leg they lost 3-0. They were away to Juve. Then the return encounter they drew 0-0. Quarterfinals against Roma 17-18. Okay, the famous Greek god. And also and the man found Barcelona because in the first leg Barcelona won 4-1. No, Pia Force a done and dusted for Barca. The return encounter with an away goal at Omunya 3-0. Barca unqualified. Yeba 18-19. That is where Omoba Omenim after some ultimate Champions League in 2015. The year Barca ban anymore was in 18-19. They won 3-0 against Liverpool in the return encounter when people thought that Liverpool depleted because na key players be anyone kweku match and was not done any divock occurred or rigi edge boy and boy. We are so no okay that Alexander no the quick corner no. Na Liverpool Barcelona film overturning the 3-0 deficit to a 4-0 comeback. Barca film in 2019-2020 quarterfinals against Bayern Munich. Okay, COVID time. It was a one-legged game. Just one leg no. Barcelona conceded 8-2 film. Then about 2021 round of 16 against PSG, they lost 4-1. They drew 1-1 in the second leg, and then 21-22 group stage, 22-23 group stage, 23-24 quarterfinals against PSG, won 3-2 first leg, and then lost 4-1 in the second leg of film. And then the last one last year against International. In the first leg, it was an exciting result, but in the second leg, even at the time, Barcelona what advantage. And a game no in their favor. I'm bottle out. At the Arsenal for one and used the moment. Barcelona eventually gave away that chance that Inter qualify at the cup finals. In the dynamics no ending the my was in favor Barca ni be. But Barca for say they believe in themselves. Now could they and near Kakra a surrounding game no any euphoria and what makes it so entertaining. From now on, in the first leg, Barcelona complained, say, "Omunim say second leg, Atletico Madrid for no, Omago Pramano, grass no more man from." Number 2, Mbemana Yedin, and Opailuta buy no becatre say, Barca for call ya, Omu Kwakoye training, Omudu page, no more start say, Omu complaining so DIABY, and Kofona chance and sign up a number from page in Ankasa Swati, because court needing kind echo source so extra say, and Yaman Kui, Lami Yaman echo 2 born and fast, not Nkui. Into a man started complaining, said, I was see a cutting grass, about 26 millimeters. And yes, I am. They reported that to UEFA. We've read a lot about the summer in free UEFA, but anyhow, they are addressing the issue. And on now, Enrique Zerosu, you put out and say, more grass, and was too much. Basa for any complaint, or say, if you ask, there are people who like short hair. If you want to promote the long, quickly, me, man, go from. Okuva receive the man ko from pa we would the many giraffes kakra range na agya ni de na nsen kra de no wakwa akobo enye trick obi ara ne hairstyle o park no fi opese utwa so man ko from me de mpese me twa manage na wo ha ne sen me ba wo fie na ho no da bia utwa man ko from wa boy de abo se bobo na me wa adno wa bedu me fie mpese me twa me de manage na wa mpese obebo so utwa wo de na what to suit to de na be mo wa comfortable e wo fie I did not complain. Maybe a boy, and I got the results. What we do have, why are you complaining? But I can grow and I think that Barcelona phoning him the side is to say there are things they need to know, they need to do, there are things they need to say to make sure so they create that euphoria above them. You say in the past 1 week, the word that has been said much our Barca dressing room, El Remontada. Because omu believe we say omu betimi akọ Atletico fo no no makọ akọye the unthinkable bet Marco anything around and run a quick ebedi nkomo wasn't LeBron James right?
Yeah.
Lami Yama a post 2 Nadia. And after said Yama a post that they said the entire Barcelona team are rally behind Akwadani say they love the challenge in our boy in the true Ediabam. And they want to go there and make sure they do the right thing to get Barcelona on track. Kuku and Nema a bit dynamics no you and Nema a bema we team Barcelona and now Atletico Madrid ubenya GDA o team no a bit makoni no kweku rade. The last 2 games are Atletico and Barcelona abon. And Nema you and our dear Bakubi Esia are repeating and no one they are to soon. Kuku in the 4-2. 45th minute, Julian Alvarez. 70th minute, Alexander Solot. Now in the 2-0, 45th minute, Alvarez. 70th minute, Alexander Solot. The same time. Entiende? Say, and never repeated one time no me no. I had to offer 2. Waiting the eye so by you player to score. And it first half said the name of Mesia. Oh, you should go for Julian Alvarez no in the first half. Over should be Alexander Solot in the second half. Now why any sir Eddie Ama na kweku say utie Barcelona Misroma Barca because of Rafinha only game.
Okay.
Number 2 because of Pau Kubasi on match. There are multiple reports from Barcelona Barca say Ura Hansi Flick dance around between playing Ronald Arroyo as a center back and now as a right back and then use Kondi as a center back. Because they believe that under pressure, Ronald Arroyo cannot be trusted. It is all the Nekobo as a center backer. So Okoyen from so as a center backer, the probability that it leads to go in a so than so from so as a right back. The coach, dance around. Should we push him to the center back position and now young Faneme bought the right back? Now, another side you can look at, and they say they can have Eric Garcia, the heart of our defense, not what risk it. Dion out of free injury MIS on start to on which is a big risk because friend and penny free injury, but he is not too fit for the game and ever so anyway. The magnitude any pressure Atletico for ever parido mumfifi, whichever angle you look at it from Kweku now with the Barcelona phone, any of the problems when you look at Barca D and a dark screen so ocean now. One Garcia at the Punuma in the first leg, one back to me. I am not saying say or let's say Barcelona down in any situation, but I think that there are some of the things that issue game man he could have done better. Now, or much on the leg back for Cancelo, the right back, just like Medin Kedi Hunkomono, it might be Kunde and now say ABOU Arroyo about depending on what the coach want to do, and then Gerard Martin. Say yes, then he moved the Hodema Atletico Madrid. 1. Gerard Martin is a good player, but stage, baby, CCA, a drew baby had a stage fright, Ebamu. Arroyo ultimate trust in the and in the first leg, how our Atletico were able to control a Fina or Mama Eric Garcia and who had money be brave and young from Barcelona to free Pedri. Now, on team move into the half spaces which made the first a creative chances, than the over every game. I want to see how Hansi Flick, with the experience and the pedigree where Jumana or Yenimono will be able to change things around for Club a friend Barcelona. Lamine Yamal, Marcus Rashford still start in the absence of Ure friend Rafinha, and then Lewandowski, the season ever that we are with Barcelona. And they beat me in the last Champions League match for Barcelona if they don't qualify. Kuku mami Atletico di na 1 minute pena mi fancy. Memre na so. Kuku so we Atletico Madrid for no lineup ni dinya. Mfimfio Mendoza. Now Johnny Cardoso is part of the team, but on also free injury na. If or fit, I start in the position of Mendoza now ni Cookie. It me map up a strategy to block Barca for no more transition now. Lookman and Simeone will be able to operate very well. They will Simeone are down for a Griezmann. Ebe lead the attack no anymore Kama and ask to play behind Julian Alvarez. It's going to be an interesting game. I see say coach no stick to Musso ahead of Oblak because of Ejuma Unuya Aye or Meritis Yan reward and there. Omo qualify Nibia and Nimo no semi-finals no Oblak Baba Gini Poa. That time why fully fit. That's fine. Time Barcelona will win on your way. Amon share Atletico Madrid. In Champions League, it's difficult, but Barca will win. Atletico in Champions League and concede 2 goals under Diego Simeone. They will concede 2 and Barcelona concede in Champions League. Or Macobe 14 matches. Meaning no more concede. The last time Spanish club because 15 matches in Champions League, no concede good. I check. Sorry, I thought it will be a Spanish club Bianco 15 consecutive. Barca will concede to them. Omeko 15 game. No, they will win, but they will not qualify. I see Barcelona scoring 2 goals, but Atletico Madrid will get 1. It's a 2-1 win for Barcelona. Atletico Madrid qualifies to the next stage. I don't know how many. I see Barcelona beating Atletico Madrid, but they will not qualify. It's a 2-1 win for Barca. Barca will win, but Atletico will qualify.
Yo, Mate. Kwagu, Hanko is injured. My Pobo got yellow card and Koki was angry. Pobo will miss to 9 games and Longley will replace him. Longley there, Aquana Sanrof. My team can't stand PSG because we don't have a coach from ASI Harisinyakon inside Georgia. Hold on, the fee Ereba Babi Ramo. And I will watch you live from Wassa Bordier at the Stepping Stone School Complex campus. We the Madridista will critically monitor today's match as Atletico Madrid will definitely eliminate FC Barcelona. I'm say P fresh. Need your day by and no. The hello balls. Good evening. I'm a Chrissy Memphis from if you just say I think Flake and his boys will proceed to the next round. Visca Barca I pray for Atletico Madrid to qualify today. This is Peace Man from God. So good evening, guys. I'm watching Ebenezer watch you live for a few days. We let Ricardo and a bid to digest as to whether this our new coach will help solve the national team's problem. My regards to Ricardo, my man, and my sweetheart, Priscilla Dupuku. Keep the fire burning. Love you guys. Good afternoon, DIABY. You crew. Good afternoon, DIABY and your crew. But comeback is highly possible today. The correct score 4-1. Greetings to Mole Mole, Wafa, Fredo, Willie, and Capsley, or at Takra, say ECHF. From Richie, need your Ebabe Ramono. Fakye Sport is the best sports show in the country. Real Madrid will do comeback tonight. Watch you live from JJMJ in the German South Municipality, Drobo. And I was also good afternoon, boss. The show is there born inside my band. They believe that Barca will do the comeback today. Happy birthday to Osofo Enough from God. So, Heaven Gate in here, also Eddie Ifibaye. Good evening, Abu. I'm watching the show live from Kwame Danso. Atletico Madrid 2, Barca 1. My name is Azoska. Keep it up. Good afternoon, Abu. I'm watching live from a Chinsua. They are not so the buy and now is all the Abu. We Barcelona this night is not new to us. We're gonna do it simple. Qualify tonight. Senior Kapako GH watch you live from J Town. And also good afternoon, Abu. Barca is winning 3 goals tonight. Isaac from Takwa inside Aboso Golof or the Fiereba Ebabe Ramonia Diana. Good afternoon, Fakye TV. I'm watching live from Odumasi today. Barca will win. And on a papa. And need you also the band on. Do the other man also making kind in Amamo 0207543637. Kwagu. So many are
Mayoma ya shefo ni na akwa bana yankanjo say there other Domasi for watching yen show no ni ade but my menye birthday very quick. I think me momu a picture bi won ya yin so munyama ya emfa happy birthday kesepa confirm Miss Alberta Adai Boache Donald Fells of Mame na your birthday. Happy birthday kesepa confirm wow ba Minia George. Yes, Minia George. He was a good person to me from Konongo Dumase till now. He's still a good brother. Ndi Mama Alberta of Mame Nyamisha na onyo kesi. Kwaku, if an slot PBBI now he wants to retain the Liverpool job or a job he needs to give Liverpool the qualification. However, nobody cares. He needs to get the job done. The Liverpool fans, the Liverpool faithfuls, the kind of football in there or the ball. The kind of lineup or the bebo. Do you more say at the end of 90 minutes, say you bebo extra, do you more penny say they will see the Liverpool in the next round of the UEFA Champions League. They believe last season on Paris Saint-Germain boy no. Now the door muntam no na nya de ebuwa. But this time around the performance at Liverpool dynadi and so France no. It showed clearly say difference na be kese pa. And ama Liverpool performance no I something untimi nyina so nka say disqualification assured. I'm of the opinion say Paris Saint-Germain in Liverpool the chair last week. And if ombetimi atua ho ka betimi asiene for that gratefulness omo ensusify no last time omo ensuchi on boy, but they need to make sure say they are getting the job done. The kind of system and a slot boy France last week, you know. So the SARS system now come be now. He is definitely going to lose again. Babia will free, Babia ni t-shirt, anyone mono, they were almost born. We know them to be people that they want to dominate games. They want to keep possession. They don't rely on counter attacks. They don't give the ball to opponent to play. Number Geomahito on counter attack, Dabi. That is not what Netherlands for near. Managers that everyone in Nano, we know them and how our also is for your Wajima. Last week, he did the otherwise, and we all saw the kind of performance so corner Liverpool second goal no consider any it will take you like 5 to 7, 8 minutes. Paris Saint-Germain ball now and then they added the icing on the cake by scoring that goal. And that is to tell you a state and Liverpool and so a team room. It wasn't a good state. It was a bad one for that matter. And they make Norma and Koya and far more. And today they are not wanting or they don't want to see Liverpool in that state again. To an slot for one thing to do, give them performance. Emma Liverpool for Naniaje. Some of the Liverpool fans out of him because they think say will Anfield the DIABY the noise and everything betimiesi and so timo ho. If you're a Liverpool fan and you think say betimiesi with Liverpool air qualifier, I don't know where you are standing. But the truth of the matter is say Udidi was ropa because performance at Liverpool done this very season. Anybody a Paris Saint-Germain a picking. I don't see Liverpool so betimiesi stop your more. Louis Enrique need to come to Anfield and make sure say he is going to play the kind of game as well. He is going to be the Paris Saint-Germain we saw last week. He is going to be the Paris Saint-Germain we saw last year when they won the UEFA Champions League. And if he's able to do that with this team, anyhow, if I think it's a Paris Saint-Germain and so and I don't even see Liverpool so maybe game where Paris Saint-Germain samba. I don't know so. Now at the end of 90 minutes, you know, Obet some baby 2-1 and I said 3-2 more baby now. Liverpool for us what me say they need to build again and they need to start thinking say life after an slot we send a bit if some of the money alone so if say send a normal code then they will see how a normal ends with but Liverpool for something that they will care about Rio Ngomohano for what he did against Fulham over the weekend. Liverpool for any GA with that kind of performance, you know? So even if a Moon Champions League qualification over to me Paris Saint-Germain, they want to see the guy and they want to see him perform. Now, that would be the take home for Team FN Liverpool. But for qualification and even winning, I doubt. And I think it will be the end for FN and a slaughter next season. You know, so packing the bags now or copy by the China Bibiano and so to the big game. Sometimes say we are take now we are tough in your decision making psychologically so we are tough and I think one thing that Barcelona work at the tier team of Atletico Madrid match ideally they are Barcelona 2 e won fie or kwa we can you put pressure one so saying Barcelona but now pressure was Atletico so a team of Barcelona. The reason being that the second half Atletico Madrid gave about 4 GDA said they had a game plan. Was it 1 in the first half or a man up as against team of Barcelona. So they decided to keep themselves and make sure say a more managing game no. And they had the second goal in the second half. Into normal they didn't need anything to dominate or whatever. That is correct. But that same thing, no, and so my team of Barcelona will come with tactics that a bit ends call in their favor. And this is football that we are talking about. On a normal day, Barcelona let come already be at 3. And yes, something that is too difficult for Team FN Barcelona. And in football, the beer to be possible. But the reason why Team FN Barcelona or more communicators or whatever they decided to send a branch of Lamine Yamal and finding call press and as you know, Baku, I give them thumbs up for that wonderful job they did. Kwaku, this is a young guy that entire Barcelona team you a game of this magnitude. You game you wouldn't expect Lamine Yamal to be the one talking. You expect Lamine Yamal to be hiding at the backs of the senior players in this team. That ABOU, you expect the senior players to carry the boy at their shoulders. This is a young guy that, or he understands the business he is in. Only the kind of team or and so he said they don't need miracle to turn this around. They need to go there, play their football, and make sure getting the job done. This is a young guy speaking, and I want to see how he is going to impact any game against Atletico Madrid. The kind of talks are why I'm not interested in the name of talks on Dabi. I'm interested in how he was able to sit in front of the press. Now how was he expressing at home and how there is nothing sort of a pressure on the body, how all church and Nzemugwagu is going to be a very good game. And if you look at in recent times, match is now Kasa. But if there is a game that Wakasa home as an amfa kura, one more basa for fans and the players, some sort of vim, one more, some sort of why light to almost spread up page almost spread a game we because a question was asked on LeBron James dear. And yes, that is an inspiration to him. So he wanted to use that one on for motivating. And according to report, the Barcelona dressing room are much interested in what Abranten here, And Goku, aside Nadia now, ABOU team a friend Barcelona, not more players, and so to make sure say they are going to get something done in this game, It is some sort of pressure being so to remember our friend Diego Simeone. It is some sort of pressure and so to the team of Atletico Madrid players, Kwaku, we saw Lamine Yamal talking against Real Madrid. When you say no Boama Real Madrid 4 players, no ba in some sort of AGB before we need game, That was something that had happened. Sadly, we know it can work in Barca's advantage. It can work against them. The bet mama now working for them. Say Atletico Madrid players back game him with ABOU. Say he said name some now can some way somehow ABOU disrespect to them. And that is where cards will come in, and players are more efficient because a board game na se udi card in temwa. The kind of tackles ABOU person will be communal one who is submitting and no idea because society any see now let come players that sort of anger in them. Anger no why you can't take prudent decisions. You can't make decisions that make my boy team That is where Barcelona benefited from Lamine Yamal Kasa Waka saying. But if they are able to control their emotions, no with me use this idea just to ginger them, just to make them say we are up for the task. We are going to do the job against Team or friend Barcelona. They can do it. It's going to be a very difficult game. Not a difficult game for both sides. And Kasara make an ideal 2-0 there. Atletico Madrid is a team that you name how very solid when it comes to their defensive duties near there. So Nka leading by 2 goals. Can you say oh where you say Atletico and sweating? But people are thinking about how Atletico Madrid survive. People are thinking about how they will see the Atletico Madrid that referee Diego Simeone representing and sweating. Is he going to present that fearless Atletico Madrid and I say he's going to present that coward Atletico Madrid? Last week we saw that fearless Atletico Madrid winning against Team friend Barcelona. If that coward Atletico Madrid back, we are going to see them succumb to Team friend Barcelona. And that is where problem is with him. So Lamine Yamal here joining now is up to the Barcelona team, it's up to the players to make sure say they are living to expectation. They are doing the job for team like Barcelona to make sure say Bibian Ekwe their mom. Hansi Flick have a role to play. We've seen him winning the UEFA Champions League with team like Bayern Munich, and we saw the kind of performance he gave against Team Barcelona. So Barcelona will need his experience today. Because if you look at Barcelona team there, the person that brings them experience in the Champions League and how to win the Champions League, started from Hansi Flick. So now Sane and so he have a role to play today. He needs to get the tactics on, and he needs to make sure that everything is working in Barcelona's favor. So they be make money at Koku Diego Pablo Simoni will also come to the party, and we are seeing that he's the most paid coach. Oh, we are seeing and I say Sasi Kana Wajino a Bibi Awaya Tona Odidi home. Last week, the tactics and the mentality that or they share game won them the game because me am yet last week na me ni them so let's come already will go and win at a Camp Hill derby, but he was able to bring in that tactics and make sure that team friend here and let's come out and today we hear winning fine, and that is where the problem is. We saw him in the Copa del Rey when he won the first leg. Of course, second leg, now we hear winning fine. We saw the kind of performance or Danadi. That game was 4-0. So someone coming back was very difficult. But was actually 3 in that game. Yeah. So where you 2? So if already found Pablo Simon the back game, not the best team say, oh, here go. So he wants to contain Barcelona. He wants to make sure say whatever Barcelona will present, on there, or make sure say that 2 deficit need there. Barcelona will not be able to overcome a problem. No. Barca try over the season say more problems when it comes to their center pair. Or much no problem. If not season we, or goalkeeper no, and actual outstanding performance. And a lot of goals na Barcelona consider. Say yeah, Garcia Nebo, say yeah, Rahul Nebo, say yeah, Kubasi Nebo, whoever all born not to Barcelona team na chiro problems for her, seen to you. So that is where he needs to hit. Unu obi e di agro, unu obi e kontokwa. Now who need weakness you make sure say you hit on the person's weakness and you bet me answer that advantage. But when me say you man now be what tactics said here. Last time the Copa del Rey, he felt say the game is a foregone conclusion. And he won't throw anything at Barcelona. He will just defend. At the end of the game, maybe now here now Barcelona air 10 things around. I believe Barcelona is going to qualify in this game.
What score line, yeah.
Kwaku. Barcelona can take this game to a year extra time, and probably they will win on penalties. So means Barcelona will win straight away and qualify in this game. I don't believe so much in referring Diego Simone. Think a game near close in terms of if you're on board draw a 1-0, a 1-1 beer, and I will believe him to be someone that will beat my edge man. But that the mentality, so that me using the Copa del Rey I asked no. So once our qualifier we into one will be defend here, the whole problem they cannot defend for 90 minutes, preventing Barcelona from scoring. They did that last week, but that was because of how they set up their team and how they came to the party. If Otim decide anybody more, then it's going to be a difficult game for Team FM Barcelona. Barcelona at the end of the game, say 90 plus whatever, Barcelona is going to qualify. Lamine Yamal is going to show the world, say he's the kind of player that we've seen him. And when he talks, he walks the talk. And in this game, Wakasa, he needs to deliver. He's giving the Barcelona players, he's giving the fans that sort of a belief that they can do it. They can turn things around. So he needs to lead by example. Today, what captain armband no, but he'll be the leader on the field of play. He'll be the captain, and he needs to be Barcelona's messiah. On your move film consumo, and the way who's ampa. He partner on Nam National. Idea oko by same slow sending the role model name. Among some I know I'm a bonange, but say I can be all boy here with one for Barcelona qualify in the club.
Mate, we are currently watching you live now in Bekum. Greetings to Gattuso, Okocha, and all the guys at Liberty Sport, Jandedi, striker, Pampana, no striker, Mechiao, ne guys in here. Good afternoon, Abu Dhabi. At a Fakye Sports crew. Today, Aritiko Madrid is going to massacre Barcelona by 2-0. Is your boy Kofi Baroni, popularly known as Nana Galaxy, inside Akim in Surum and on the Fiebera. Good afternoon. My name is Bro Fi, and I'm watching you live from Sena East, Kejaji. Barcelona will surely be eliminated today. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. My name is Enoch Nana Mensa Stone, Sehi, and Sawa ACHS. Hell no, no, so report more dear feet, Baby Ramna. One mammy are a tico mad video with a bib. Now, so my fat breaks if you are more tono. That video not the mammy. So long as I breaks no, or this video no, can't mammy. Good afternoon, Abu. Thanks for the job your team are doing. You people are saving so many lives beyond sport. How I wish I'm able to talk to Abib as my senior brother. God bless you. Champion Islam. And then I'm able to why you win Kasa. Good afternoon, Abu. Tonight, Barcelona is qualified by 4-1. Please extend my greetings to all Chemasu boys. Is your boy Dasebre inside Doma Chemasu? And also the feared by. Good evening, I'm Abu Bakar from Accra, watching you and your crew. You are the best, and I will also watch you live from Eastern Region. I like the show. Greetings to all my friends at Aboshia Manyania Fachemi, Isaka, and Bank X. Obo Eddie Eramu. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. And a slot, do something before you die. We are Liverpool. This means more fire. Kofi Liverpool need the other band no. Arsenal near Barcelona and Sunni. They are going to the final in the Champions League. And I'm going to from Sunyani Uduma say, good afternoon, Fakye Sport. The remontada have been Barcelona routine permanently. And people should remember that even last season at their own stadium were down by 2 goals in a 78 minute. But they turned the score line and score them by 4-2. Barcelona is capable of doing the remontada. Yes, we can. Is your boy Arematia, the son of Rafinha, and on the buy Mr. Sek. Go Barcelona. We are moving forward. And I was also Mimano Saga from Brekum. Barcelona 4, Atletico Madrid 0. Hello, my name is Enki from Tepa. Today, say remontada, Barcelona, and on the 5 emojis. Hi, Fakye Sports Q. I'm Kweku Bako from Mansour Krupon, and the only comeback Barcelona can do is to coming back home safely. Yeah, they come new. The other Baby Ram no. Hello, I'm Bobby Firmino from Somenya, Eastern Region. There is no player like Ronaldo. Fakye Sports is the best. The other two are so they don't know Kokan. Good afternoon to you guys for doing a great job. A massive win for Atletico Madrid. UEFA Champions League is not for the small boys now. St. Perry, St. Francis Senior High and Technical School, Akim Oda, and on the field. Please, you have to understand the 24 days because Ethiopia is in 2018, whilst we are in 2026. Obina from Seria Safundin and Biso almost say hi Ethiopia na.
Ethiopia.
The other chairs are missing. One of
na Habibu Karas.
And I'm saying no one of you Ethiopia. I want you live from a Hogono Doma. Abi what to Krubini Zara?
Then
a Hogono.
no.
Doma, and I you go Doma. Okay. Well, you are doing a great job. Keep up. Nana Buffon, need your day. No. Good evening, Abu. 100% with Abib. They must just implement that law. If they are to kill all robbers when caught, believe me, you that even if robbery doesn't stop, it will be reduced by 80%. Parabrisco, now they said they were good evening, Fakye Sport. I'll say God richly bless you guys with good health and long life. You guys keep up the good work. The name is Felix. Watch you live from Sunyani. Atletico Madrid and PSG to qualify. We are watching live from Dani Tohan's Barbering Saloon inside Winneba, Ebenezer GHS School. Powerful sport by our standard. And I wish them is a medical my phone also. We so Nedia or the Baby Rano. Maybe I'm good evening. Champions League is a Madrid MZW Mama King Kind Edia you win ya dia Timena Menfafo from the Quay Dawson. Odibia Basa and the Badminton Kind Mesremo a Dawson Pa. Good evening, Fakye Sport. Thanks for your good work. Watch you live from Wa icon living. Need the other band. Also, this Kofi from Crescent. No Rafinha, no Champions League. Good evening. My name is Wazizo, and I'm watching live from Asaman Kese. Liverpool qualified today by 3-0. Dubai from Agona Kwenyanko. Barcelona for Atletico Madrid. Barca will qualify. My name is Godson from I Am Free. Dincha. Barcelona is going to win tonight. I swear. Atletico Madrid 2 FC Barcelona 1. Is your boy Emperor GH inside? Hey, Bonachi Asuja Uti region. Resume that. Hey, Hi, Fakye. My name is Champion Larusso from Techiman, Jerusalem. There is no way Barcelona is gonna do remontada. I extend my greetings to all Real Madrid fans around the world and Jerusalem Football Club. The Real Madrid for years and the Barcelona na omo yibe yi omo chana. Na the Barca yi omo fi ma jomo. Ina Barcelona fi mu na the MZB chana on. Fans aban yi bi nya no kroma no. E wu buta.
Omo fi mu no one fi mu e dey
chana fans ebe massive support pa. And on the mom. Do me say no bad did mammy you Fiona men caught my name quick and
team the octopus. Oh, some person and also a child. I am an team. Team. Share me Bubu and Dizo. Why then? Share and Dizo. Nay, they are also mean to men come. We be an Abby, mean to men come. Say, not the outcome, see my how. So grand around be. The people who are sat at if it are so that if it are or what.
Are you money?
No, sugar and sugar and my dress.
Hey, combination with so I know idea sugar, madrista, Opukushiva. Wow, almost shared him being common. So more a subject study and a topic near differentiator. But my similarities are Obenya Bibri, Opukushiva. Kwasi madrista ena ayi sugar mamud crucial
ba oni so omuni na so na one pass so mo
dabi
so omo noble guy so as we ma ya Kwasi Vincent usiana as ompe no ho asem
ko ni no na ho be ka so nkasa
sugar paddy so o
right my friend
what's my friend paddy ne the graft. Yeah, so say the graft. But the graft where they are,
the squad wo ho Obukushiba akekente the sports entertainer. Obugidiva akololo akekente. Obukushiba.
And also I say
Akwasi madresta akekente no. Nipa bia odina ni onsan nipa. Akekente.
Twazo. Go any what?
Sugar mama say no here. We should be doing
sugar still about say and rich na me
ya nya the papa nya me nim de oye. Ya the papa nya me nim de oye.
Sa no draw akoka kro bia aseba. You say wo makro bia wenya asebo so na ma no mo frere krafu.
Montwe ma bro iki akrafu kuno. Happy birthday kwefama boy Janet. Janet special birthday in Kwemfama baby girl. We are fine too much. Hey, come on. Jenny, happy birthday in Kwemfama. From Obi special partners. And I'm for birthday in the Jenny.
Nobody but birthday.
Jenny Dabi. And you'll be special. I say Kwemfama Jenny.
So you maybe they give me quality.
I don't know. Ya twazo ofie, bare ya ba we di komo ofie, ya ba sisi a. Alright, Mama Kwaba be made by Juma di Kessiano so still yera so tima ye Juma kama pere my bafie na ya babara fi semne kakra Gingerbread Dental Clinic and our face no Gifted Icon Season 2 Millennium Constructions and also Echino Royal Edge and I can't sober kwama no nia omo na wo so do ho bom na hwe na yo ma adeda ye pa etimi ede ema kama o madaroma yenkom na yeni nkomo kakra na nra erebe confirm said the Ghana Football Association a confirm say pay friend Carlos Queiroz former coach edema Real Madrid Manchester United no na ne ya tonsa friend so mra na bosome nan ye da ye nim no ono ye kokko ye djuma na emboa na ntoto ye no ende da ye pa entimi emfa ema ye ne ade na munkomo no Sheikh Tofik Abuzi Sheikh position there is senior
communication member.
Okay. Sheikh Tofik Akasa area faho na senior communication member the Ghana Football Association. Yiti komoka ere fa pin pa no.
Mano international enti when you are appointed as the head coach of the Black Stars, the moment you are appointed, you have started working. And Carlos has even spoken. Timing is very short. But the room will certainly be there. But as it stands now, the entire backroom staff of the national team is not going to be changed completely. Because, oh yes, sir, you are breaking the entirety of the technical direction of the team and then trying to reset. You have 58 days to go, and that is too short for you to be able to do that. And it's not going to be the entire team. And I ever to no there be one or two additions will be made, but Carlos will be there, you know, with the team that is already in existence.
Abomodin Eddie Atuja Abo ma neema de da ye pe timi Eddie Emedi abi wutie ne common ne do de emeze pe pana hye ne djuma se eze ya twen so de backroom staff no mako nan bi be ba be kan di clearly tells as a omo ize ne dodo na be ko bi mo nko World Cup ni bi ana bi mo nko World Cup ni bi likely the assistant coaches no kra bi ami no kra be drop your mo ana ba ko be kan wona pesa ye pe emra na ye de broni bi aba ya na ye man Ghana ni owo mo ye djuma di bi o be drop ba ko
te ba sa ye drop ba ko di aha jumping to be drop na man aka Desmond-Ofe
ana obo no na ze ebi bit my ze Desmond-Ofe so be to no ndi ono nko na penton to aso nyame
I know what I'm talking about
onim bibi afiba ze no
the FA is preparing Desmond-Ofe for something
sa okay nyawa because no wa na confirm ya me na minimum hwe and I'll cast it. You been name Portuguese coach in your and pay you 2 years.
Signing up, no gina habo Carlos Queiroz didn't chire me. Now me cry me.
Now omo ready be testify to the fact say and me o kan wa say me sesa minimum hwe. Obi ti say me bo
signing out and you told
me. And obi hu de na no mu ye. When kwakufa aso akobe cheche no a wo de no mu say o confirm me say. You been name Portuguese coach bi e panyina nwumre. And me can and not say ye Carlos Queiroz in Ebana.
Oh, signing out na Setama mekans as near time as signing out na Carlos Queiroz. Me crana minim say Carlos Queiroz.
No, Kwaku
dia bi Carlos Queiroz
and Ram can be boy, me boko jibi ni oye.
So on the confirm yes.
Na me boko jibi ni oye.
David. Say nyam go be di no back door near the bar.
What I'm saying is that say you maintain Ghana ni bi or the coaching staff na Desmond-Ofe jump until we show the
na me say me asem na aka no mafa is serious because you nkomo bi o na wo confirm ni o ye football person.
If you need prepare offer for something.
I me see agree me nji we chinyo chairman. Ana until they me che yes. But no so Eduana Brekum Chelsea and afi the Ghana Football Association paying for Koko Rama for so said them ra ye ne shatter din common or yana me said one incident akwaku na rehopa ni time at the CEO the ma Indiana Football Club ejina nanajima bedua na mu presente Dominic ne bag ne the man abusuafo for no ma yinti kakra junior the course wa unzena arehuye papa ebo nipa na nkasa ewo so no ne kona bobo ne ma de agu bag ni namba ba bag na ba ama ye de abrabusuafo ze komo wi na areho
bag ni kra yira
na nipa ne mumumra ba bag na ba nipa namba arehuye papa obedo usu ye part of Chelsea omo technical team no nra ono zu di team nechi kokuram ni ade ze mpatamu ano no so free then right near be din komo kan bibi sa ze mpatamu ano so free ozu din komo akra yintie ne nsamanra odi tuja
do some boy and bra ebo match ni wie e 12 samates na bo be ka be 15 minutes na bo 6 yumre na mi je tata sa kakra de be du bebi eni omo ombobo na me fan say stadium oh e free ho call bebi a asem no to ye no in 15 minutes the pan so I call kev bi o ye fu ye book kev ye fu people na ye ko to say omo amu yusu kra bia ni bi no omo chiche omo de dakwam memma be for no omo kan de light na omo de ko yes abom ha no mu jinja mo chira ti ye do wani to light na ko to so ti obi aye anrobes driver ko chi ti ye driver no start so we dey ko na chi ko na chance on ko na chi ne tuo no at start by so first one second one na driver no tumi ko chi kakra but driver no susuro osuro nti o sifri car no ma obi ege do risi ye na car na ko bi ni media car ko bi an control car ti enche wona ko twire ne hono enua wo ho ti etimi ko twire ho na eyesi nti si ekwan bi gate na bi o mututu so ye bae so ti obi a fibas no ye den edwane o musa to third one ti obi a oka ni bia ato wuram etena wuram 45 minutes amu tutu nsa bae so wuram ho ti shawa anche na police for e bae police for bae me pese me pie ba me nim say police enye police e omo me trust me pie me tin pie won so sum me hu hwe the try am it me pie abontina police car there eko na kame kwa na car me call car no na obi ani car na car ni ejani siso na me dwane akoback na me chade na me shia bebi ani go staff on penny for na mo ni bot mo boys ni boto e be shia na mo de me call car si e ko ho ana mo ka che se etu aka e place ni ba ho na me tina for because me nimpa kwa etu aka o mo nimpa kakra na yi bibia fi kan na police for escort to ti omo de ba bibia ni back when I say this year me have my do me fumpo ono na ti na kan to hospital it's one of see mo identity come be fana ko konfa no chi
ati obero su ampon na unzo kasa kro ntime nkasa adena rehopa ti abi mo na nkasa din komo na komo na ye foforo from report na etiti right kwagu driver no crazy dwane ye time na ka no ngina no
oku do se mpobi na for ne nkwan
hey
yeah
amane ya ne boy tin pa we as no be da kobo
oh na we nya visa video na mi ntimi mbie bara onya na ahwe ne maame ne papa no eno asata mo de amane ne koye e de amane de tum na ahwe a abib kofo no enya won ase ye kase enya suspect for no nyame aye ni djuma pa izi nyame aye ni djuma pa kase enra na no nyame abo mo ni fra mo sa kokoro no ba ese ya che suspect for e wie isa asem na bo ba no kwahu nyame aye ni djuma because awudi sempa na nkofo no omo di no enu tie prince ana ne report ne nkomo no di na oze time a nzo one de ono beto no ka na ho eji ne musika ji ne phone e na oze omo ka twi kakasa afo ti oze ba ko frɛ phone so ano no bi kasa na oye ohu so omo ye nkofo omo ye footballers no de ba ko kan ya ne say shit omo ye footballers o omo akobobo omo ba si de ba ko teze ba ko kan ye shit no obo ne nsa no ba na ne de na no na ka na ne asema na ne hu ne nani so no ana ne na wo se omo pu bi ma no wo ne nchen ya because omo second goalkeeper no he wo hwe ne start cry ne me gu no
boys ni na be here psychologist
ne ade na no eden pa
be here psychologist den abo no de ombeba bebo and ombebo adwuma ma fa to mo so risk ombeba bebo but kogu they will need psychologist because enye park no so do mkujina park sisi e kasa do mkujina park so mo chesi ni buto ombebo o madwuma okwaku akwan ombefa so a ombe firi o mo fie e de akodu park no so ahye boot no ho na asem ni nyina ho so okwa park no obehye obefroka na akwa na mewa obeye that na ka ni mako ho na asem ni kasi nyina ho so they will need psychologists. They will need people to get closer to them. And I listened to one of the interviews your sister stations, maybe any questions, maybe ana omubusa. At a point in time, I was getting irritated. Oh, questions na yenu ya namu senchu of ni bibusa. Okubi bi ejina sisi you know. It's not time for so many questions. Boys need here healing minds. They need our support. They need our backing. When we get closer, we should not be digging so much. We've heard enough. The people who need to be doing the questioning to get answers and in the Ghana Police Service. And I understand it is our duty as in Trofo. Me, I have something I keep saying. If you cannot help the situation so much, we couldn't add a lot into it. The questions need to be what the yaw need to be eba. So the friends, the family, the people around these boys are please be measured. Oh, questions na mubusa and say be about Canada na mwanyi see you were not there. You're supposed to be in their shoes to understand the pain of to feel the magnitude of fear and where they were pushed to know what Omo battles is here. So let's support. They need our emotional support to be able to heal at this moment. The entire question and maybe brief the Ghana Police Service. They need those information to ascertain details being in there, but that's not said. Ubia ne hobo wadi we mubia kweku. Penny. I read the first statement a free police for Hoba and Bra. Say omoko scene no. Omo omo inya enyema mi nubi I forgot the exact words that they used. It belonging to the suspect now. Omo beye sawi no. I keep saying Ghana Police, Ira IGP, Tete Yohunu, One Yamame, Lady Adonko, and Mumrante and Mumabawan. We've never doubted you people. Ghana Police Kasa Ombeye Juma Kokuombeye. We believe in you people.
Even report here, Bob is a good sign.
Is
a good sign.
Say when ya bibi kakra ebitimi aboama traces any niyama na koyi. We want to see the perpetrators brought to book. She said they didn't can quickly repeat. My starting a presidential campaign in there. Ghana for nyina afia metwem tia me yima nima ban. Munta mechina monto aba mame why? Na me di Ghana mampani. E ba mra me di nkia pass first. obi kun obi na ya chisa nipa na kokusa nipa ni bebu onu so kun fu be kun
mozo mu di esika na eche mo
me di usika me di usika
abiza anye hwe one piece na bi wa na
I keep telling you a young man will rise and save this nation.
No, that one I agree about Kwakwe. Obi o twitu kobokro kwachi no kukuno no obi ono so man sika onfanya de awadi onisa ni panso so nebe ne dom
Bibi make want a young man will rise and save the nation.
Yeah, that one
when that young man is in to save the nation obi e who have go sport obi a obeye body bia
it is obi so di esika o penso be
until I'm city the make I'm speaking in parables team me say
that do ba kono wan kan wo abebu enu ko street eh no obi so adi kwaku obi so adi sika bi anke wo se de koye kwan a ya mfa nye na ma akrofo na beji ekuni zo ono so kan nipa na yakunu bi ti ono so be ne de
obe physical na ba sa young man ne ba you dare not to spend on my sika the amount what you say sa young man na obe rise to save this nation so oba you dare not to spend on my sika you might be the young man. It might be Kokuvaras, it might be me. I made them a catcher or say, me bab be di on Mampenina and Rabba Comedin care passing. And ye because me to me, share mamma, me out to week. Ninisuya oti and Kokwa. Papa no o suguni moon. Obaka say be a bemba de strong bemba and soup. Papa like we are some no cause you to crash yet to the soup. Papa no supan or to us. But said them how many seating soon. So papa no so continue so ni be kan ho sa abeye uncontrollable nti wa try asene ho so na so free ha edom ni nyina free nche no wura ne dan mu a kuku ni so obete no enye easy ti asem ne say menni ku ya japo ma na ye free no say na ato ne bana say ya na nko bi so maami bia ni who deserve ade na ato maami wi papa bia ni who deserve ade na ato papa na oda o screen so kuku ye bonya me mpa ye se na me be chichire omo we na wa mo I don't know how to say it but saade na ebe bo mama they will be able to heal from the omonam ne mu bia na obon ade we mu bia na me mboa ye ne yenso nipa ne so nipa ne mu nso a ya mboa na bebi o se adi nipa ne kom ye mfa ne konkuru ani nyina rehoseme wo mu ne se ye be chi nipa no who so deep for any other still I be saying your lawyers amoma kwa kujina ho see you charging because come back and say no man is guilty until proven guilty by a competent court of jurisdiction okay Quran na ya verse bi wo ma emede nkopon say atemu dani dura kuku aten bia otemwafo bia asem bia wadi otemwafo bia di agina so abu aten no nyame se ono nyame be sen afresh asem no sen di asem na abu aten ko ono na ye the best of charges on na etemwafo pani ko obi betima di bonen but owosika e wo lawyers wo nim asem ka ti ebekwa ko di asem na judges e di amam emre pa ne so a etemwafo pani ni se obefra asem na sen di asem ono ene ye the master of all judges na memfa yenu anintie until then wọ́n say mo afa hwan Ghana afa hwan
no as a one
Carlos Queiroz
yeah
ndra ma mo coach di
as well the Portuguese coach
anti welcome the most experienced welcome the coach's coach welcome the man for the job $100,000 a month for 4 months the yeah say sika $400,000 in the period of 4 months at the amount opinion that was screen you see Carlos Queiroz 73-year-old Portuguese kwakuye junior mombo am dollar conversion yes and $100,000 they say be over 10 billion even say 11 I don't know the dollar rate and say me be achi misika sam nye kakra chama una odi dollars dollar rate na that say the junior me some $100,000 na nti say even 11 billion at times 4 44 billion in 4 months ye betam the amount opinion that was sana me kana minni akuada poma betiase Mami Grace, any Mami Key, a canisa no better than $100,000 no money tiase. Nti and Bosume Makoma Naya a DNA. Yet this says carrying the Aquaman na and then me position on this. I am not judging Carlos Queiroz. $100,000 in the 1,105,000 inti Evan say 11 billion say dem din kaka all the time say 4 now ubenya 44 billion and you sika in a period of 4 months e de be ma Carlos Cruz na katua nko ano no hotel we buy ni plane ticket no want yen kaka ni nyina mbom ye betwa be 50 billion e de man of 4 months no problem oku say the sika na maw from oman ye officer you see to whom much is given much is expected. Yeah, expected near baby. Me matana haka. Send ye befa coach for 4 months there. Ne win here say befa Carlos Cruz. But unim the position. The moment appointment is made, me support you. Anko ye na me tisi uswa. Na Matias is into open yam wakwaba. Chairman welcome. Ye nyina beta wachi. Adwuma no penifo sing over 600 coaches or more applying. You were the best among all. I'm going to catch 600. You knew email no.
Well, you agree there. Oshinisivina is a top.
I have never said so on your talk.
Yeah. The only best man or more.
The entire what problem? Oh, Carlos Cruz appointment. You know when they said, yes, see, a penny panel the Nako World Cup, and yet about the entire Juma. Why I say we are building black stars for the future. You see, 4 months. 4 months means that a World Cup ninety. Say a World Cup ninty dia. Adena ye kwa kwen. Openini CV at World Cup as endis. I will say dia black stars never man. He's played 18 matches. Production is a more sir data na mo nenswa. Let me see if quickly I can send it from here. My production mo say mo nisa data na media mama na mo betimi dia ba na yini nkomo no. At the World Cup, Openina ball 18 matches. Sorry, 16 matches at the World Cup. We win 4, we draw 4, and we lose 8. We send 19 goals, I conceded 19, the goal 0. The win ratio our World Cup now see endure even 50%, 23%. At the World Cup matches are wabo. Let nobody tell us that or the Iran about World Cup now see who's what the Iran about they confirm. Except for World Cup and if the discussion is narrow to World Cup, say your friend is on fire and cover World Cup, and then you see no the cover World Cup because he does not present a proper CV at World Cup. But when we say yeah, broaden conversation, he say the entire Aduma Wire in his coaching career as a coach, he is a top-notch coach. And he say a 3 years, a 4 years, any idea man is opening them the World Cup consequence. You will be the Black Stars coach for the next 4 years. I sat here and told you, say, yeah, boy, World Cup, your qualifying matches were your man. Yeah, boy, for AFCON 2027, AFCON 2028, AD and to say, yeah, for coach, yes, say amount of time, say, what the World Cup meaning, said, BB, I bet me, you bet Makoyadi, Yentiminadi, ye we are continue build a project for us. Yeah, they qualify for AFCON 2027. Yeah, AFCON in 2028, and now you that is fine enough, fair enough for us. Ya to say, coach in the World Cup, no, or they starting the and we will not blame him solely. But how do we pay over 44 billion to somebody for 4 months? No, I could go when he must World Cup and I say, yeah, but I could feel. Now, I started another application for another man-hand for a coach. Now, we say 600 application. Here we are there, who does that? We believe in you so much. We were thinking that for once, Mobile Football Association, for them to think straight.
But the way Biana Asians or World Cup now or performing beyond expectation, maybe on my standing.
Koku say, oh, the Carlos Cruz, Echo World Cup now, the the contract, we say, or perform me, or by extending the contract, or by he's not taking the 100,000.
Or be increasing.
What's the benchmark in Amano? Ain't a shassi and your 4 years contract. Baby, you just say, you hear Carlos Cruz, but here, I am a World Cup as a coach. Coach Bena, Unia is our favor. And qualified matches are break. Why about qualified? You're not slotting them. Winning coaches to do it. And you know what? 4 years, 3 years, and a 1 year. Baby, I didn't want. You see, and a permanent office. Now, I catch me pump coach being in the MBA, and when you were like, those ahead of us, they are before, but you don't give us 44 billion in 4 months. Coach Nankoyadia, near Siaba back, near Siaba pray, Up another yeah, but see about catching the who does that? Chama Yakwaba, we wish you the very best of luck.
Nana now say, I made it as a crop supporters is on the corner. I won't be it no one farm more like Otokolo. Be 2 years ago when we were mobile. I won't be it to a woman and mom be now. Narabasa, you know, Munjai.
That's it. Kokumino ya against Munjai is a more football.
Koku,
Mino ya
Munjai. No more for coach, no more you could have.
So I said that name fast for Salino Bayano. But won't carry them coach no. So security at risk here, we don't joke with it.
Did you on your day?
He should resign.
Ah, say.
Akoku from day one, they've showed. From day one, Onye Jumano, almost to Peno. So Debiara that the first day is all good training. Uncle don't go to training grounds. I am saying, they say I am because of who by be a so mujina. Do a woman to me, but be one farmer. Because one no more. Since they appointing new board, page panel mark to game that said that Elfie. Obia was start upako or munko back no munko check. Do a momo or more to a more fashion who say coach in a sort of pebble tina. Because shop nkona me di wo phone so no. Ma me hwe me bo me say me self me di nkomo wo phone so. So say me ya e o me me ntim fa mo mo. Ba me tima bo kakra fa me mic no watia. Me tima bo kakra mo watia.
If I cross to body.
Oh damn.
No, Nipano.
Oh.
Do you know? If you want to get ready now, on to me, I'm my boys need to be here. We see our way. We do see our way. We need to get down there. We need to get you there.
Also, when you see our way, court in it, shall be.
That's why no more funny way, but where they not a bio member. Abi, Kotoko, a camo sad way.
Kokumino ya
mumpe coach have a good training grounds or
Koku, Mino ya
Kopama, why oh yeah,
supporters, yes, team supporters, yo. I don't support supporters. Oh, yes, team supporters, yeah.
They're handy. Yeah, for that one I agree not Kotoko supporters.
Nipa of Remy, Nipa Minikasai. Say, yes, will be whatever it takes to sack a coach from the team grounds or one of them who qualifies.
Then a man qualified
because of what he does as a person. Also support Kotoko. Not a single day na Kotoko matter on home. Not a single man won't try the foul sense also. Not a single man about Bayara won't yao. Home and away now. So if I don't qualify to be a supporter, he deserved something nice.
No, by not this. And I mean, it shouldn't be like
me no ya game by coach Nankasa to know for Abrabo ya ebui Abrab Lakoku and Kwana Yaba Kupeu.
Say, oh, I be woman as advice, and I agree. Yeah, power, but for supporters, they because you could any day.
It's not a good thing.
Me know ya you, but when emotions are high, some people don't think straight. I don't think they say too often. Koku, say ni dia bani abufu ba. Decisions amount for taking no. Ayana any straight thinking no. When the person takes a pause, no national him so yeah that decision won't take it. But he or she thinks at this material time, when I be me trim some my menya na me hunto me.
I only issue ni dia mama sua DIABY.
Always signing on training baby.
I be oh yeah there for be ho.
Oh yeah for sir.
No I careful because
this
is coach, my top coach. I didn't even say. Kwayo koso dia kwantia.
Enye kwayo dia kwantia. The day one that Omon Valley or Mumi no Mudi in
I said no Babaka.
These two can't work together. You can't know her, but as Antoko supporters no, Omun Penocre, Mammy established here no. Omun Pedome Tiamo Mosmayo Mode, but Omun Penocre. That very day, yes, Omumi and Nunun to me Yedma. So when the audio Nibiatia, the audio was sent from Coach Karen Dito to Yenia Panis and Troni. But I know some 20 above 1 or the Koto platform which I'm up with Nanya mobile of Emma Bonnie, the archer of FFA, Absorbing Dada. So now teens have not all can was what you make catcher. The entire players name respect him when informed Domutim Ebiano. E ho na omo dan am so the girls ba ho no. Omo nya players so the girls ni bi ba ho. Coach Karim Jone pen voice na me wo no. O se okọ no okọ ne passport to play go player bi di me mo di okọ ne passport okọ girl be to no no sere try girl no mu tie tim na girl on ko player no okọ pan mu bi no okọ pan mu be ho and this player no wo ho
nyina wo voice in him
oh pani che player no wo ho na asem we si na da bi na do te no radio so te no abontintin no TV so te no support and say players na ye ma asem no nim se pani mu bi wo camp wo no so to bia oye bia do you think go very respect to coach na na say wo pani mu na wo nti kotoko no one a blame games one from Soroho when the IMC or the management are not performing they blame it on the shoulders of a year or more and so a technical team when the technical team are not performing they blame it on the shoulders of the players
also performing almost
because of almost sometimes to a point wayward life let me put them see a point to a point because there was no one in our nobody is against any player or whatsoever having social life. Me I have my social life. We have the social life. But social life that will affect the metna ha me no. And you social life be.
Yeah.
But na pa me na ba ya no pa show me boa. You say na me nkoda na me nam ya na twa bia na ade betina me ba mani ma honhon mata de eche manto so ye ade ne nam na me de nam kiwa.
And okra of akodwuma from ma akwaba o dey.
So what you say?
Ma akwaba go re facial we know dey ba uzo chairman ko.
Ontimi me ya adwuma no ahwe kra na ase ma me nkoye adwuma no ko nche da bi ba bia free ba
be kuzu kra be hu awanya asem.
Me coffee. And that at that point say came life. And kata me that dey care for mo bay. But when I come the next morning, na man ntimi anya adwuma na. That is where be a problem. Into ko have social life na dey china ba be adwuma na. Nobody even cares. Kotokono no money mo problem. So money no mo nye. Coach no on advice na ho. Oh yeah, adwuma na ma support no mo so bo mport na ba bi. Den kira tintina twan wo so what dey wentia. Ko mo so oye fit for the job. Okay. Coach Karim to lose 4 matches in 21 matches. One lose 4 matches in 8 as a 7. What do you dey?
ABOU and the contract no so resign and the compensation penalty na woman e sombro so man.
Contract me.
I don't want the contract.
Na do kita to ko chi abala kra wala chira na wo kita boto.
No, the contract varies. ABOU is it to contract na kwan da ho. ABOU na de kwan da ho.
Kwan
so terminatina says so tua penalty ema kotoko na eso untimi ntua I don't think obey
me no ya adwi but they say kotoko players no attackers back here mapra menya fit ntoro so nya bi wapra onya fit na won tran che na omanfo onya adwuma ya redo so kotoko team at a point
obey sankatama ne ma mi free
the last 5 years kotoko team no had 3 license a coach sanom ye kotoko coach back here head number 2 year assistant and e kotoko bo match the last 2 games are kotoko abon e coach prince are on your coach according to the oye no see I'm not saying say we need certificate so a coach but the oye no o mani nye coach mame ono ejina ho an assistant coach for the youth team e ka ho and I go keep trainer we refer to ba o me dey kotoko team le nam ko bo game that is kotoko for you and that is the kind of babia ye de kotokona ba be duru ye de kotokona ba to form kotokona da form team nobody cares again because board ne so won ye transition IMT ne mfa hwe ho de be si bia no omo mfa de emu ye ko ndie omo kra omo mbusa be bi mame ajekum ti ase nto omo to no kra na omo ye adwuma na kra na ehu na ma bi omo ye ne ye sa na omo se ndie ne ko iguaku uni opa on resigning
but new board na ba na nye na be chom de omonye but kwaku ogde pa mi twa
but omo aka say no me say na bia me ka me am ntimi ntu obi afo
nye na be chom na ska fo gampan fo
ne hu de me be chom me ntimi ntu omo fo but omo nim de ese omo nye
si ze ha se ne kotoko de abi
omo pa
idi agora ebe kusi ya
so wan ka se mi sesi e o kan say hwan ko so gina he so kaze bi
ko ja kwatia
omo mbefa obi oye CEO a me ayem nkwala ade omo mfo obi a ye hu kura da so ye kotokoni ana onye kotokoni mada
no me ye
adwuma no enye sa de wo kan tisi a na be sa
no jira nkwantia
because nipa na wo ko ye no oni kotoko place ko ye feature goji nipa na wo ko ye na we be ye adwuma no oni kotoko place ne e free nsem bi o ka kiro mo no wo tia ko bia so no nzo unya ye ko nzo kan nsem je players no Nti I do you, you do me, I do you, no more no crow. Nti omo koso na omo ye. Kwaku. Mo coach no me nka no ho asem bebre.
You coach and mo coach.
Me support Blasters.
But who you Ghana ni nti?
Yeah, me Ghana ni. I am a tax. But you see, Kwaku, I said it the last time, but we catch them say.
And no uchile mi mo. Abi, sanchi mo no de ba MON-FRI.
Say.
Me support Ghana Blasters. Only say me nation team support. But me Ghana ni. Ti ka say you coach no.
Blasters coach no.
And no cry MON-FRI.
Na me Blasters.
Who you Ghana ni?
Me Ghana me jitum. But say
Ghana you coach no.
Blasters coach no.
Who you Asantini Katwi.
Me say Blasters coach. Blasters
Ghana Blasters coach.
Ghana Blasters coach no. Omo di naba no.
Yeah.
We very saying Carlos Cruz.
Yeah.
Kwaku wa yade in life wa bob brani bibia ne ade se papa ye oda TV fi etimi market or kraku ne escort me dictate mana I'll be disappointed in him. I'm not interested in what he can offer Ghana because the CV near that one if not for anything or quality CV so they can in recent times so we coach so bob brani TV fair or by a fraud when he's one of them wa bob bra wa ye duma Real Madrid Manchester United when the South Africa ko World Cup won wa bob bra onim yo you free Portugal free my papa so some support Portugal national team and Italy to free my papa so Portugal dia wa jini ni mo eduno if he is not able to mine Blasters na still ye detect mana that he is not worth his salt. The only thing that made me happy with Ghana Blasters Muko Chamakafani the fact that I want to see him so boss. He can take decisions and stand on the feet and stand on the ground and say, this is my decision and I final.
Teach me and you know they're impossible.
Only problem no. Say do what I become unsem. But some tears is here. Me top notch idea pa me pese me timi if he will be able to manage the Blasters. Nigga, he himself at home. No, a manager.
No, but that one you see is impossible. The money is impossible, cranny. And do in African terrain. The last African country was Egypt. And I'll be my boy pay the records. The last African country.
About finals, Afcon finals against Senegal.
Egypt. So he's a top coach, though. But have we a shows of follow your national team no one him the name said in Mexico.
Uncle for say. Or African experience.
Yes, here on Africa.
Mozambique
and Portugal. Here on Africa.
Or African, you might be
African when you Blasters.
I be more than I make sure I told them when you go.
Indeed, you perceive you, maybe some who are dear pa, making the first call up no. But I am ya. The rock who pie a foul padi.
Are they?
Benjamin Asare is not your number one view.
Koguzon to men Canada.
So
like cook me back, coach Bano be two team. I mean, and a normal circumstance, Crano. Proper coach and then Briano. Nipano be share and I know. So it's hand over the meeting. None in a din common than reports in hiding.
Amano.
Tis a cotocodia coach Koya, Chili, or Rechi, coach Evan for Sam Pan Templates.
Oh, yeah, Pamoso Power Template.
Yeah, yeah, report on Ojina Bibuahim Niande. Asai is our number one. Did they amount who
this man I would support to take whatever decisions or Ghanaians will back him because a lot of Ghanaians and you're convinced with Benjamin Asare.
I'm not doubting the capability.
So it's me at the world stage.
What favors Benjamin Asare is that also Ghanaians, but I tell you that a lot of Ghanaians will believe in Asare more than Atizi Guinea or Momakara. Sure.
But a new coach. Say no Ukraine the Bekas will be a clean slate. What obey with training grounds and a bedam with exposure from where I sit and in your mom the things I know probably bit me see Benjamin Asare are losing the first year the Blaster slot not to say the uncle World Cup but so bet them as number one something that I feel within me say Benjamin Asare are losing
the number one
obey on what him
now I keep us in order.
Sure, never had three never.
3 years, who must still earn a campaign.
Ocean, you pa no more yada bank pa, be in hobby.
Now, shave and I am buzzers on my phone.
Yatati.
Understand an official community be in your mind.
So, for one girl, no, yeah, coach is now no more taking that decision one back and no being.
and no kodan China ye kwa ko World Cup what ebia de betimi aboa ben the fact that unia ye adwuma wa Egypt they need Egypt for no how we see be national team with local players
no sa anyo no so do the cock for the cry local players in the bianco about the Egyptian league is far that
we can compare far but the only fear me wo is idea no when you say so even when it comes to Blasters captainship another topic for discussion probably for the coach yen center backs no he will decide on them yen midfield he will decide yen attack it he will decide into obia but say the make no Benjamin Asare on Kafra and here no ankwa
from where I sit I still see him
that is something that I see. You see, say now moti honorable former boss minister.
Yeah.
Neil Van der Boy.
Yeah.
So Tinas for cover aside. So him say Ghana am wow. Tama na wo bre no bia mfino. But when he had opportunity to play for the Blasters me queen, bia feel so won't deserve it because no omo hu ni party no omo want. See sisa wouldn't be something nice. But that is what I feel with him as maybe an aspirant in the crab nibi. Ebia na me this cantina me spirit ne kasa ache ebia na me me di ye tina me spirit ne kasa ache me but ebia se tia so otu go to mam kakra me spirit ne be kasa for there but from where I sit unia so beti me aye that is what I see
you hope for saying come
oh sure
so you dey our shini juma say omo kache no ask out for some Ghanaian players on omo ye juma me dey na me depa na say ankoye a German coach and an English coach, and I made the pa.
Okay.
Only reading the American
English coaches in Yadi.
Oh, there. Oh, they actually have a class in the actual.
Okay.
For example, English coach by Kebesa ye German coach is what Kebesa ye be so near my course national team. No. Oh, ni. I read the German players in the ball. And I will
say, Portugal, give you a
Portugal, and anyone you call Portugal. Why? Who need be abonidi?
Some in Kaiba
your Ghanaians on board Portuguese league, be any Ghana near be or Portugal national team abo. Abi be you. Why?
Well, would you be able?
Maybe you. Do the top not coach.
Oh, top coach. But said the Okatre is here. Say, Mimi Suru, so one Yana man, top now can and
only the fan baby no any pedigree city any but. As usual, there be a 7-9 canal. Paymasters shows the same here. The only thing I bit my is that baby I resign. No about Montia became a mini and I be the make count, but you can't challenge them. Suddenly, a Koguya Fatwa.
Oh, and of course.
So Paymaster shows the same I'm a page man. I be challenging.
I never any Paymaster.
Oh, they?
Yeah,
there are more than any bosses or no age man.
But no, Minam Pianica.
I agree. But more so than any age, more MP for that. You are not make count as and your more Genesis you can't decide over challenge your and all Tian every president catches and the national team call up on then okay.
Or say no
do your coach now no Abib. Open say oh yes solely one abe with man what to mine.
Tina last time I have to 16.
Mafia FC. And the all freeway and our freeway.
Sometimes they say me for now. Coach, me can want some to say about World Cup.
You wish you Nyambocha. Why? I mean, should be there.
What's what you saying?
44 billion informants.
Edamuninas.